I won't lie, I thought that was the end of the song, but apparently it isn't. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. Hello, Funky Rock Kid. Guess what? You are the sole person in chat. Welcome. Stream should be working. Mic should be working. Lovely, lovely. There we go. Audio test complete. Hello, Liam. I'm suddenly very warm. I can't believe I'm the only one here. Oh yeah, but now that you've said that, look at that, boom. And then Gorilla Ball on Twitch with the pistol shot. Oh, I got a great ball now. Yeah, the longer you remember, the more shiny the ball becomes. Sadly, can't show that on Stream Chat because Streamlabs is just so basic in a lot of manner. But hey, we get what we can get, you know. We run with what we can run. No worries, tech sucks. It does. It just has its moments, you know. We may do with what we got. Right, you know what I've got to do? I'm going to turn this off. Boom. Boom. It's only 7 in the morning. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I get to be your wake-up alarm. Get the shit out of bed. Boom. Pokemons. We're back again with some more Legend ZA action. My camera feels like it's moved a little bit. It's 5 AM where I'm at. Why do you guys get up so early? I feel like I'm streaming late today. Cynthia Piano was my alarm. Raker, what is that? Right, okay, so first things first. We have a problem. I'm traveling for work, I see. Right, so immediately, whilst I was chatting, I ran in here and grabbed a TM, and now I realise just how many Pokemon are actually in here. We need to just quickly commit Gyarados homicide. Did you just dig? Oh, that's clever. Boom. Alright, I want a Crocorock. But there's also Drillbur in here. I don't think I got a Crocorock. I don't think it happened. Yeah, we didn't. Alright, we got the Drillbur. That's fine. But the Crocorock? Nah. Hates us. Oh, the intro theme to Cynthia. I see. But the real reason we're here is because of this Alpha Camerupt. And you know what? Check out this Megaform. Get annihilated. Boom! And there's one thing which I just never understand. It's the fact that the Pokemon just decide, yeah, we're gonna run straight up to the trainer. Wait, we froze the Camerupt? Oh, that's awesome. How rich would you consider yourself? Not much. Enough to be able to pay rent is basically where we're at. Alright, now you get in an Ultra Ball. The only one I have. Boom. That is an Alpha Camerupt. Do you have manga in your background? I do. I have got, we have multiple copies of Death Note down here, and then we've got 23 books of JJK behind us. Right, this area is just full of monsters. This area is dangerous. You all look like experienced for Gyarados. Oh, neither of you perished. Okay, but what about this? That's not much XP at all, actually. How are you here? It's not safe. I have all kinds of berries. What are you on about? I think I'm good. What, you random lady in the middle of a wild zone selling berries? I'm leaving. I am leaving. My dream job is to work at Rockstar Games. Why them specifically? Admittedly, this was more or less my dream job. I mean, I just like creating things off on the side, but being able to entertain through the medium that is video games is definitely good enough for me. Definitely, definitely. I just had like very odd opportunities in school where it was like, do you want to learn computing? And I'm like, yes, I do. That will help me make video games. And then I quickly realized that's not the same kind of course. That's very different. Night trainers is how I've been getting XP. I think that's probably the best way to go. Anyway, I'm running in circles, not actually achieving anything. We need to just have that meeting. So guys, we have been seeing a lot of new mega forms. There's a bunch of new Pokemon which have come through. So yeah, do be aware that there will be plenty of spoilers because we are about 15 hours into the game. I'm just going to save. I'm also quite pleased with the team that I've brought together. I mean, we have the Meganium, we have the Meowstic, who was an alpha. The Victory Bell's an alpha, and so is the Gyarados. The Absol wasn't, but that was a story Absol. I'm not really massively certain why I'm keeping the Absol around, but hey, it's there. And then Charizard, who's currently Charizard X, I believe is what we've got him on. Yo, hang on a minute, I spy the gift memberships. Will Duck finally get one? No, he won't. However, Cyan Puppy, that is someone that's been in here a bunch recently, so actually kind of hilarious that one of the longest running members, well, regulars of stream, completely dodging every side of a membership. That is funny, but thank you so much, Liam, for dropping the 5 gifted memberships. To those which got them, and hilariously, they get an email to tell them that they've been given a membership, which means they'll probably be like, oh, and then jump on stream. My mom doesn't allow me to spend money on streamers. Hey, you do what you want with your life. I'm never asking anybody for anything. But if people want to support, they very much can. The button is there. Why was your last stream named This Is Why Everyone Hates Pokemon Legends EA, even though you said you liked it? It's because we had a big conversation surrounding all of that. There was almost like an anger-fueled freaking conversation. It was sort of funny. But, yo, Liam dropping yet another 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, dude. And what's funny is I recognize one of the names in there as someone that I know. Double Duck, I'm in Vegas. Nope, nothing for Duck today. Nothing for Duck whatsoever. But that is funny. And of course, Liam, thank you so much for supporting the stream as much as you do. It is absolutely wonderful that you guys are willing and happy to support me because it lets me keep doing it. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, one moment. What have I done? Let me quickly sip my tea. Raykov dropping in. Raykov will not be undersold. They will also donate the 5 gifted memberships. And once again, no one gets a membership to Duck. Honestly, I should hand out a prize. if someone manages to drop a membership that goes to Duck, I should hand out a prize. That would be funny. No worries, boss makes my mornings, and that warms my heart, mate. The fact that I can make your day slightly better just by being here and being an idiot on stream. Well, something in my throat. That was a little gross. My bad. But honestly, it makes me very happy to know that I can come here and you guys can be here and I can make your day slightly brighter. Good old Monday to Friday, you know where to find me. Why can I buy manga? Well, if there's nowhere nearby, check Amazon or something like that. Or I've noticed that we went to a library the other day and they had a manga section. But the thing is, it's like One Piece Volume 9 and no other volumes. And I'm like, no one's going to pick that up. Why would anyone ever pick that up? We're still pinging. We're still pinging. We're still pinging. All right, I'm going to try and talk over the notifications. But yes, lovely stuff. What a great start to the stream. Team MZ's all present and accounted for. You ready to go ahead with a strategy meeting? Time to strategize. Does the light in the background light up when you talk? Yes, it does. It's one of my funniest purchases. I hereby declare this strategy meeting underway. Sunder Striker. Okay, there's one more notification to go bling. One more. Where is it? There it is. And that's all 15 of the membership. There's some background. In horizontal, you can't see it, I'm afraid. I've had to cut it off. But in vertical, you can see a lot more. But you know, when I play certain Pokemon games, I have a wider... I have a wider screen, don't I? See? There's noise in the background. It's okay. You can't turn your keyboard off, babe. It's okay.
Sorry, everyone.
It's okay.
I'm working.
She's working very hard. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We need to get like some gel keyboards to go like blip, blip, blip,
Yeah.
blip, blip. But yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. All right, we have new intel from Vinny. Oh my god, best viewers, streamboo.com, remove the space. Oh, wow. I don't even bother banning bots anymore because they count as viewership. Funky Rocket, what the hell is that? The most insane thing I bought was a whole bed when I accidentally mistook it for a giant ice cream sandwich. That is, how do you do that? My mum was not happy, but how do you do that? That's crazy. It sounded like a cat. Nah, Theo's outside somewhere, I think. Either that or he's having a nap. He does like sitting on keyboards, though. If he ever sits on the keyboard when we're typing in Discord, I will let him send a message. Right, okay. Looks like Rogue Mega Revolve Pokemon are likely appear in 3 spots. There's a Mega Beedrill, the Mega Hawlucha, beautiful, and the Mega Bannet, okay. Let me guess, you plan to use this as an opportunity to advertise the hotel? Or are you going to say this rogue Pokemon is the reason we're getting so few guests? I just wanted to make sure he wasn't destroying anything. Oh, I would know. I would know. If we're going to do this anyway, we ought to give the hotel some good PR while we're at it. It's a surefire sales strategy. Come on, get the finest view of Rogue Mega Evolution. Should I settle down with a family when I'm older? That sounds like the most AI question. It's up to you. Don't take my advice. It's up to you. And people live life at different rates. Do what you want. I see, so we'd leave the Beedrill in its Rogue Mega Revolve state to use it as a draw. It's a bold plan, but I'm open to it. What do you say, Dave? It's what's best for the hotel. So we're going to just use this as advertising. I'd probably design special merch with Rogue Mega Beedrill as the motif. Good call, we could even fill up a whole room of Beedrill stuff. Wow, I'm loving all these ideas. Okay, enough joking around, everyone. Wait, so you guys were just kidding? Yeah, none of that was serious. Oh, I mean, duh, I knew that. Honestly, Lita, keep the meeting on track, would you? You're always letting us get distracted. That's not true. She was completely on board with it. Anyway, down to business. Our first mission is handling the Rogue Mega Revolving Beedrill in Vert Sector 5. Tawny, you take that one. Thing is, it's like... What? How is that a suitable question, I suppose, to come to stream with? It's just like... Should I have a 4th child? Should I get married? And I'm just sitting there like, well, I don't fucking know. I'm just some dude in his early 30s streaming on YouTube. Why are you coming to me for this advice? I'm not going to be a expert in the field. Okay, so we got 3 megas to deal with. I think I might start a band. You seem very aspirational. Lita's a great decision maker when she sets her mind to it. I like that about her. I hope I don't get cursed from tangling with a bayonet. You won't get cursed. It's probably suffering if it's on the brink of Rogue Mega Revolving, but you help it out. I think we all know the real reason you're trying to avoid work here. It's nothing to do with the nerves. You ought to be honest with your friends, and if you're scared, just admit it. I'd be scared of the freaking Mega Puppet Pokemon. You were doing go stood with a meeting leading, and now you're off track again. Anyway, Pokemon are suffering out there, so it's time for Team MZ to do our thing. We're counting on you, our ace on the field. Hello, Pharaoh. Pharaoh Trebleclef. Is that a character from Mario or something? That's right, go team. Let's take care of this Rogue Mega Revolving Pokemon. You know, Bannet was originally a plush doll, and plush dolls are sewn. I certainly know my way around a needle and thread. That's got to count for something. It's your OC. I see. I could just think of the musical notes jumping around in, what's it called, Melody Park or something, or in, Mario Kart 8, if you know what I mean. Neat idea. Neat idea. Right, so, wait, the Vert District, well, that's where we are. The Mega Beedrill's right there. The Mega Hawlucha's over here. And the Mega Bannet is there. Okay. I mean, the Beedrill's the easiest one, so let's just go there first. It's right behind the hotel. I'm the Pharaoh of the Orchestra. Terrifying. You know, I'll go hard on my guitar solo from Money by Pink Floyd. Yo, dude, that's how a lot of people start when they start bands, is... Not imitate, that's the wrong word, but you know when you're just like... Oh, is it down there somewhere? But yeah, like, there's a lot of bands which are cover bands to begin with, you know. You must be getting used to dashing across rooftops of Lumios right now. Well, let me teach you a special technique that will take your roof running to new places. Okay, we're finally getting the Roto Glide. Jeez. Remember in Arceus when you had to use Pokémon to traverse the world, like to climb up mountains and fly around and stuff? Not in this one, you just use Rotom, which I mean, now that I say it, that's basically using a Pokémon as well, just in a different manner. Wow, that's weird. That's really weird. Nice going. Wait one sec, I'll swing over too. Nice swinging over. I very much enjoyed the teleportation. Also, for some reason her knees look weird to me here. I've just had my first experience of Evo trade theft. What do you mean, like you've traded a Pokemon to evolve and it was holding an Everstone? Because if so, that's cruel. Being able to reach new places or to make it easier for us to find all the rogue Mega Evolving Pokemon around town. Oh, it's up there. Beedrill's right over there. Let's go quick. It wasn't holding anything. Why didn't it trade then? Why didn't it evolve, sorry? Or was it has to be traded by holding an item? Whee. That looks weird. That's an oddly janky flying mechanic, but okay. It's not really a fly, it's more like a double jump. There's a ladder down here. Aha, item. Yeah, it's just a weird little double jump. It was an item trade, Evo. Yeah, that's a shame. That's like someone trades you an Onyx, but it's not holding the metal coat so you don't get the Steelix. Ooh. What's in here? I'm doing that thing where I get distracted again. Ew. Those Spinnerack in the trees. That's got to be fucking terrifying. Look at that. Dude's just in the tree. Please be annihilated. Boom. EV detected. No. You get back here. Don't flee. There we go. I'm launching the wrong balls at it. Oh, but it's angry. It doesn't flee. That's a dive ball. That's not what I meant to throw. Okay. I do think the controls for using the Pokeballs is a little annoying. But okay, alright, good to know. Good to know. Sweetie. Literally right there where it says Vert Sector 9, yeah. That's where EV spawns. Yay! So if you want an EV, now you know where to go. It's literally just to the left of the hotel. Thank you. You're welcome. Someone kept telling me, where's the EV? I'm just like, I don't know. Would Charmander be a fire hazard? Absolutely. No, I don't have the King's Rock until post-game. Oh, it's for Slow King. I see. That's also annoying. Who's got Metal Head at the moment? It's you, isn't it? You can Iron Head the wall. Bang! Did you know steel moves can break rocks as well? Doesn't just have to be fighting moves. There are fucking patrats everywhere. There is a second spot for EV. Well, someone kept telling me it was near Wild Zone 2, but I just couldn't find it. And that one I just happened to stumble upon, so, handy. But now I need to figure out how to get back up there. I think I need to go back to the hotel. Which is a little annoying, because that means I have to run all the way around. But I wanted to use my flying abilities. Would a lot of the Pokemon definitely be illegal, honestly? It depends. I honestly think once it becomes, like, super mainstream, how do you regulate anything? Wait, so can I just... Whee! Who thinks of this? Who thinks that should be how the flying mechanic works? Oh, shit. Oh no, that's not a wild Eevee. That's just an Eevee running in circles. But okay, let's try again. I forget where Zone 2 is. It's not that far. It's because someone kept saying to go to Zone 2 quite early on. Alright, the sun is about to fall. The hotel's round this way. In your opinion, what legendary Pokemon or mythical would you be able to beat in a 1v1? If I personally had to fight it. The problem is so many Pokemon just have the ability to set you on fire. So many Pokemon just have the ability to electrocute you to death. But if we take it from anime logic, Team Rocket have survived a lot of shit like that with no real issues. There's an Eevee up some parkour on a roof near the cafe in the Poké Center in the bottom left. So just around this area, it's on one of these rooftops. I don't think I ever really explored that area much. Wait, I could get to that beach super easy. It wants me to go that way, but I'm pretty sure I could just go that way. Nah, we're going to go the long way. We're going to go the intended route. I want to know what's up here. Yeah, I think that's kind of a tall order. Like, maybe one of the, maybe the Pixie Trio. Hello, Johnny Joestar. The anime's not out yet, though. Oh, we're just on the rooftops of the hotel area. Neat. Max Revive. Awesome. Maybe I could beat a Shaman. Yeah, but if it turns Shaman Skyform, you're done. Like, I would be afraid of most flying types, because things like Air Cutter is literally just sharp blades. Why would you want anything to do with that? Yo, thanks for subscribing, Pharaoh. Thank you for supporting the channel. And for being here. Honestly, the actual support, like, for streaming this game has been quite low, and I know that's because, that's mostly just because people are avoiding the game at the moment. They want to experience it themselves, and there's, like, so many streamers currently playing it. Which means, why would anybody actively come here to watch it, you know? Yo, is that...
Exclamation mark like.
I can't remember if that's you becoming a member or if that's you just summoning a message, but either way, thank you. Either way. Oh yeah, we have to fight this Beedrill. You are bug poison, aren't you? I'm just gonna blow you to pieces with a Charizard, I'm sorry. Summoning a message. Yeah, YouTube don't make it very, clear. Yeah, I have a feeling that, like, we need to get through this game at, like, a slightly better pace than we have been. And then get back to some of those fun Pokemon ROM hacks that people want to see, you know? I'm guessing this is the Beedrill we're after. It sure looks like it's gonna rogue Mega Revolve any minute now. Must be in a lot of pain. Here we go, it's about to explode. Yes, Johnny Joestar, I figured it was Bluesy. Did it say I need pee-pee? I swear that's what it just said. Which shiny Pokemon deserve better? Anything that's yellow and its shiny form is like orange. Way back in the day, they really didn't put that much thought into some shiny forms. Like, some of them are awesome, some of them are just a couple of palette swaps to the left. And I'm not a fan of that. We've got a shiny Fletchling, hell yeah. Mega Beedrill, dude's sick. Oh, dude's got a Feraligatr. Ooh. That's many a Kakuna. You've just summoned Kakunas. Why's your character wearing women's clothes? Because for every one piece of clothing for male characters in this game, there is like 20 for female characters. And that's just how character customization is. If you've ever played Final Fantasy XIV, you will know that character customization is extraordinarily minimal for men. Alright, we can Mega. Ooh, here we go. The Dragon Charizard. Talonflame's one of my favorites. I have a Phoenix tattoo. Absolutely. Alright, Fire Blast it directly in the face. Massive damage. I have to wonder, that Feraligatr could definitely Mega Evolve. Is she going to do it? Oh, wow. Dude, can you, like, pin missile one of the Pokemon? Because those don't stop the fight from happening. Your Charizard is tiny. That's how big Charizard is. Oh, wow, Mega Fire Spin is huge. Boom. And now it's even angrier. Oh, all of the Mega stuff went. I'm noticing that I'm just going to pull Charizard out and I'm going to run. But I'm noticing... What am I noticing? Oh yeah, that Feraligatr is spamming Breaking Swipe, which clearly... Now it's getting the Dragon Stab. God, land the Fire Spin. Never mind, it moved. Why did it move? Oh no, not actual Beedrills. I mean, I've always thought the Mega Beedrill was cool. Look out, it's the real SpongeBob. I need some more Mega Goober. Charizard's almost down. I think we go to Gyarados. Charizard is down. Oh, I must have been poisoned. Alright, you know what? Come back. We're about to get Pin Missile again. Okay, cool. Did you realize you can use plus moves? Yes, I know. I just would rather just get to Mega and then make everything a plus move. Also, check out this Ice Fang. Boom. Crunch. Never mind, I missed. Hang on, Waterfall should hit everything now when I think about it. Get over here. Spam attacks. Take out the little ones. And now Waterfall. Hit them both. Boom! Oh, she's got an Emboar as well. I forgot about him. Why would you not open with the Emboar if you have it? Dude's literally super effective against Beedrill. Oh. There we go. Alright, SpongeBob gonna head out. That's weird. Can you just walk in here with a SpongeBob voice? It's, hey, I'm here to watch Pokemon. Beedrillite. See, I think Mega Beedrill is so cool. It's just such a shame that it is made out of not even paper. That thing dies to a breeze. It's like it's a Pokemon that everyone has access to. We all have Beedrills. I was watching what happened here from a ways away. Dude looks dirty as hell. Did he fall down a chimney? What in the world was wrong with that Beedrill? It's called Rogue Mega Evolution. There's been a lot of talk about Pokemon going crazy out of nowhere. Hard to believe it was all true. I've heard about this Rogue Mega Evolution thing. Why has it been happening to these wild Pokemon? We're investigating. You kids are looking into it? You know, I wonder if that has something to do with all the wild Pokemon coming into Lumios. All this weirdness started around the same time as the renovation work on the Prism Tower. Quasartico wants Lumios to be a city for both people and Pokemon, but it isn't as easy as all that, is it? Still, I'll be sad if the last any of us sees of that feisty Beedrill. Hope it comes back soon now that it's calmed down. The plus moves are very easy to understand, it's just actively pressing the plus button on your controller is a little annoying. The surge of wild Pokemon isn't the only odd thing going on. Mega Crystals have been springing up more and more. Wonder if it's all connected somehow. Oh well, no use racking my brain without more info to go on. I'll catch you later, okay? It is kind of funny that they built this city and then they realise, oh, it's an ancient mega burial ground. There are 2 remaining. It is interesting as well that we seem to just be completely aware of the Pokemon that are about to go mental. I want you, because you take up the least amount of space. Shadow Ball that Spiderweb, please. I could climb back up here, can't I? I hear a ghastly. I hear a very ghastly. I'll have you. Shop it. I have a shop it. Shadow Ball it. I like how if they can't get up, they will do everything in their power to try and then just attack from there. Like, oh, okay. Nice try, I suppose. Is that an alpha Beedrill? No, it's a normal Beedrill. How do I get on top of this building? What's it? Have we all now decided that the act of going on a rooftop is called parkour? Well, I missed. Also, was that the sound of shiny Pokemon? What did I just hear? I swear I just heard 2 shiny triggers. Hang on a minute, we need to get on top of this building somehow. Did you guys hear that as well? Am I going crazy? The act of going on to the rooftop is definitely parkour. Yeah, but I'm not like flipping and dipping. Hang on, we gotta go up here. I need to know what that sound effect was. I don't remember what building it was now. Where was I? It was down there. Yeah, that's a shiny Pidgey. Can you see that? That Pidgey's freaking green. That Pidgey's freaking green. Destroy him. Oh, one button. Annihilate. I've got a green Pidgey. Huh. Well, how funny is that? I just randomly found a shiny. And of course it just had to be simple old Pidgey. I never have any luck with shiny Pokemon. It'll be something like, here, a tentacle. Like, oh, okay. Neat. I did hear a second bring, but I'm going to assume it was the same one. Fledgling is vastly better than Pidgey. The thing is, if I was given the choice, I would definitely take a Starly over pretty much any... what am I doing? I would take a Starly over pretty much any of the regional birds, and my reason for it is because Staraptor knows Intimidate and none of the others do. And Intimidate Staraptor is really valuable. Really, I landed on the roof. Wow, that was incredible. Starly best bird. I just think Staraptor's great. JoJo or Pokemon, why not both? Don't make me choose, that's cruel. Yo, TM Body Slam is mental. And a colourful screw. Is that... That is a pissed off Ralts, which makes me wonder. Hang on. Where is my Curlier? There you are. What is your... You're not even that special a Curlier. You just happen to have Gardevoir, right? I'm going to get this Ralts. Victory Bell. Sludge Bomb it to death. Nah, not happening. Oh, it teleported on the spot. It teleported on the spot. I'll have that, Ralts. Let me take a wild guess. You're male. No, it is female. Okay. And knows Icy Wind. Hang on a minute. Icy Wind on a Ralts. That's not bad. This Ralts hates dragons. It's like, I could pop you with Draining Kiss or Icy Wind. Either way, you're going down. What's the dumbest thing you've ever done? When I was a child, I whipped out a small plastic float and tried to surf down a slide with it. And it completely, like, just launched out from underneath me. I fell and broke my arm. Only time I've ever broken a bone, mind you, but... I mean, other than my skull. Technically, I've broken my skull, but it wasn't my fault. So I don't count that one so much. That was not me being stupid. That was somebody else being stupid. But no, I'm a big fan of JoJo. I think JoJo's great. I think the stylization is great. I think it is wonderful to look at. It's one of the only, like, manga properties out there. Ooh, an Alpha Trubbish. But yeah, it's one of the only, like, anime properties out there that have actually had an art show. Breaking your skull goes crazy. It was not my fault. The school that I was going to had the stupidest idea of, they basically invited this guy who did, like, yo-yo tricks. And they probably thought, oh, that would be cool and hip with the kids. And for some reason, they sold metal ones. And there was just this kid on the playground spinning a metal yo-yo around. Didn't really know what he was doing. And it went up and round and directly on the top of my head. Literally, dude just smacked me straight on the top of the head with a metal yo-yo going at speed. And yeah, I was taken to hospital. And they had to glue my head back together. Every now and then I forget that that's the case. I scratch there and I'm just like, oh, it was still a lump of glue. It's very weird. That literally glued my head back together. We all do stupid things, that's what makes us human. Oh yeah, but if I ever met that kid again, I'd kick his ass because, my god. Well, to be fair, it's not even his fault. Why did they allow metal yo-yos on the playground? That's hilarious. Like, it's just stupid. Who made that cool? Ooh, red candy. No, too high. This is really odd to use. I'm not sure if I like it. How do you? And JoJo's the only anime my fiance will watch with me. It's good. It's a little dodgy in some places, don't get me wrong. A little bit of its time in some areas. Certain villains do make you go, huh? Really? Okay. We need to get a bit closer before we engage. But overall, it's just fun. It's very easy to just forget that sometimes you just need to watch or play something for fun. So fall a little bit, go slightly below it, and bounce up. There we go. We got it. Oh, at school, a bunch of kids literally rolled a whole trash can down the stairs. It was insane. I subscribe to the notion of Sonic Boom, where Sonic is just like, I hate kids. They can be so cruel when they sense weakness. Interesting enough. Let's see. Can I launch myself into a wild area? No, there is an invisible wall there. Okay, good to know. Great reading, a great show. Looking forward to Steel Ball Run. Steel Ball Run's going to be great. People are always tattling on about how great that, like that arc of the manga is. So I'm looking forward to it. Okay, let's go here. Wait a minute, the Beatles aren't an anime. What are you on about? They did an animated movie once, and it's really weird. Have you never seen the Yellow Submarine animation? That's animated, not anime, unfortunately. Yes, and I highly, highly doubt Japan would do anything Beatles-related these days. What am I doing? Where's this Horlucha? Is it on the roof? They're all on the roof. I have the figures for the other animation they did. They had a whole little Beatles show beyond Yellow Submarine. And that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Like, you don't get Massive and not have an animated TV show. Like, freaking Ace Ventura had a cartoon. It did. And it was, I don't even think it was Jim Carrey which did the voice. I think they got an impersonator on, which is very funny. Because he himself is an impersonator. Right, let's... What's this? Flip Turn didn't become a TM. Hang on a minute, that's massive. And you can't learn it. Oh, that would have made Gyarados so strong. That would have... Imagine Flip Turned Gyarados. Oh my god. That would have been so good. Well, on that note, I don't think anybody else is going to learn it. At least nobody which I have on me. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. That would have been one of the buffs of all time. Just wouldn't it be really funny if Gyarados could safely switch in and then safely switch out? How funny. Doesn't Gyarados have Intimidate? That's probably why it doesn't. Imagine Intimidate Gyarados with Flip Turn sounds so strong. You know you've succeeded when they turn it into a terrible live-action rendition? Yes, but there are also some great live-action renditions of stuff. You just gotta know where to look. Rare candy. Ooh. I love that. Thank you. I'm just finding stuff now. This is what keeps happening. I just keep finding things on the floor, so I have to go pick it up. That's how video games work. Anyway, let's do this Horlucha. I haven't seen the One Piece live action. Is it good? Weirdly enough, fans of the One Piece live action swear by it and say that it's actually really good, but we watched it and we couldn't get past like 3 episodes. I honestly just found the acting really too cheesy. Just wasn't a fan. Well, this is weird. Our intel for sure said there'd be a Holucha up here. I wonder if it flew off somewhere. That would be a problem if so. The live-action Last of Us is sick. Yeah, I agree with that. We watched the first season, but we kind of just skipped the second one. It got really weird reviews when it came out. How do you turn on the option so I can receive gifted memberships? I actually don't know. I stumbled upon it. Membership. It was weird. I'm not sure why. It just sort of... Somebody gifted memberships in chat, and then I got a notification for some reason on my alternate account saying that I had it turned off. And I'm not sure how that came up. Maybe it's part of the actual YouTube settings. Live chat, chat filter, quality, view description, like the video. But yeah, I think it's part of the actual YouTube settings. Might have to Google it, I'm afraid. I actually don't know. Like the stream for engagement, absolutely. Let me check in with Vinny. Who are you? Excuse me, have either of you seen a Holucha around here? We're looking for one. I'm really trying. I can't think of a single good live action. I liked the Bleach one. I don't think it's great, but I do like the direction they took it in. I think they took the story and condensed it really well. It's just a shame that it basically cuts most of Uryu, Orihime, and Chad out. I think a lot of characters in this game look really good. If you look at the chat box, there's a money sign in the bottom right. Press that to gift. Oh, no, there's a setting that determines whether or not you can receive a gift, and I don't know where that is. Tragic Duck isn't here. Exactly, we need to just figure out where the setting is. Suppose it could have flown off somewhere, or maybe it wandered into a wild zone. The Holucha isn't my Pokemon, mind you, but I come here now and then and give it some food. You mean you climb all the way up here just to feed a wild Holucha? Sounds like you really care about it. You must be pretty worried that it's gone, huh? Yes, if you find it, please let me know. Yeah, I could probably find, so... Turn on membership gift, but we go... Yeah, so this is if you want to... How do you receive? How do you receive? This doesn't help. How to opt in and receive gift memberships. Here we go. Here's a little video. Delicious ice cream. Desktop only. What? Well, desktop only doesn't help me, YouTube. Okay, yeah, that's a load of bollocks. That doesn't work. I don't know. Have you watched Tulsa King? I've never heard of it. I've definitely done it on mobile. That's the main way to do it. I think it's if someone gets gifted, you can click on it and enable it yourself. I think that's how you do it. You just gotta wait until somebody gifts one, and then you can click on it and then be like, I want to be able to receive one. There's something like that. I saw a video where a guy goes 100 miles an hour on a skateboard down a long road. Okay. You think the Holucha that lady's looking for is the one that's about to Mega Evolve? It's a standalone new series about him being a mobster. Who being a mobster? I'm not sure what you're referring to. I wanted to watch Bleach, but I'm more hear about it the less I try. Honestly, in terms of Bleach, you either... It's like Final Fantasy XIV. You just got to be aware that you've got a lot to get through. I like how expressive the faces are in this game. They've put effort in there, definitely. Definitely. Oh man, I don't want to think about how she'd feel if her dear Holucha went rogue. Sylvester Stallone. Oh, you're talking about a TV series. Is that one of those ones which is on Paramount? Because that's not popular in the UK at all. It's an update from Vinny. It looks like they're detecting Holucha nearby. Come on. No budget into the damn graphics though. It's a lot better than it's been in the past. And the game runs well. The thing is, I already had my expectations set relatively low. Mother Holucha was literally just over here. Nice one, leader. We were just standing a little bit too far to the left. Pokemon Ruby is the greatest Pokemon game in my opinion. I mean, are you aware that Emerald is just a factual improvement on Ruby and Sapphire? There's the Holucha, just like Vinny said. Let's go beat it up. Oh, I wonder what type. Are you still fire? No, not fire. Flying fighting when you Mega Evolve. You must be. We've got to help her for everyone's sake, but especially that lady over there. People don't want to pay for memberships, but streaming it elsewhere is worth the watch. That's the same with so much these days. There are so many, like, freaking streaming services. Even if someone advertises the most amazing thing to me, I'm just like, is it on Disney Plus or Netflix? Because those are the only two I've got. Flying press on this Holucha goes hard? Well, let's see. I'm very curious to see what they've done with this fight. Oh, he's going from rookie to champion. Mega Holucha. Dude's huge, actually. Dude's freaking massive. Because a little problem which I obviously have is that every time I use a ranged attack, Charizard has to come over to me to do it. So if I dodge, my DPS goes down. Ooh, Aura Sphere. I'm very happy I'm a flying type, actually. Big Fire Blast. Alright, get a Mega Goober, please. Mega Charizard. Fire Spin. I think he got hit. It's hard to tell. It's reeling. How about we put down a second fire spin? There's just so much damage coming out of Charizard right now. I think we run over here. I have a sneaky suspicion standing over there is a bad idea. What happened? I'm not sure what happened. I think it jumped into the sky, but I couldn't really see it. Dude's just standing in my fire spin. And is taking so much damage from it. That was a flying press, yeah, but I probably just turned around and didn't see it, did I? This Holucha's hilarious. It's just standing in my fire spins. Oop, I'm running. I'm running. Yo, there it is. How are we supposed to dodge that? Well, from what I can tell, you don't. Oh, it slapped Charizard at the last second. Okay, can you stop? Can you stop? I would really appreciate it if you moved away. Ooh, I thought that killed me for a second there. Alright, Mega Gyarados, please. Take some aggro. Hit this thing as hard as you can. Never mind, it jumped away. Waterfall! Boom! Still the funniest move. Are you quite alright? Can you please chill? Use plus moves? Oh! That's what didn't stop it last time. I wasn't in mega mode, so it just did the attack anyway. Ah, but now it was tiny. Good. Weirdly enough, this seems to have been the hardest fight so far, because it's actually hit me. It's not done too much to the Pokemon. I mean, yes, I lost Charizard, but Gyarados is just kicking his ass. Uh-oh. Oh, well, ain't that a problem? I think it goes off. Do we lose? Do we lose? I think we lose. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Ah, never mind. I had full health. Victory Bell, do something. Soul Eater deserves better? I mean, Soul Eater deserves a resurgence. But they won't do it because Fire Force exists. Like, as dumb as it is, Fire Force is technically the spiritual successor to Soul Eater, but I watched a couple of episodes, I wasn't that fussed. It looks better on small PvP battles. Oh, I'm sure it does. Some of these Pokemon are Rogue Mega Evolving are really precious to people, huh? I hope Lucha gets to see that lady again. But anyway, great work calming it. Let's heal up Meganium and everyone. It always talks about Meganium, and I'm just like, I hardly use it. Team MZ's got to keep on saving these pure Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. Yeah, trust me, I've got a Soul Eater tattoo on my chest. You're talking to the person which is completely on board with having a remaster of Soul Eater turning up or something. But it won't happen. I know it won't. Okay, so the last one's over there. Hey, I'm just telling you facts, mate. Just don't get your hopes up. That's an anime from the mid-2000s that no one really talks about anymore. What was that sound? Was there an alpha? What was an alpha Swirlix? Okay. I don't even know how to get to you, mate. Oh, it's Weedles. Ooh. So you've got bugs on your roof? Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I fell way too far. Yeah, no, trust me. I was watching Soul Eater when it was new and relevant, when the episodes were coming out each week. Like, I'm fully aware. It's also such a shame that it deviated from the manga so hard. But that's also because it was part of a... it's an era of anime where they just never gave the anime time to breathe. It just had to come out weekly no matter what. That's why you used to get so much filler, whereas nowadays you don't get much at all. We're actually in a very good position when it comes to anime releases, because yes, you don't see anime, like, new releases for like half a year to a year. But when they do come out, they're pretty faithful. And that's a lot better than what we used to get, because in the past, we would have a show that's suddenly like 400 episodes long, and 200 of them are filler. I'm looking at you, Naruto. Even though that show came out weekly, they could not stop putting out episodes. It was just ridiculous. It's like, I guess that's why we're quite lucky that shows like JoJo didn't really have much filler at all. Because, the parts, they would just do a part and then they would just stop. Just the anime would not continue until they had announced the next part. What are these people? I fight with my Pokemon over berries. Do you sell bread? No, I can't even talk to you. You're just some random market in the corner of this little section of town. Did music have filler back then? Music's always had filler. What do you really mean? My favorite move. Wait, she looks like an especially dark Hex Maniac. I see, she just handed me Curse. Cool. The move Curse. It works differently for Ghost types than for any other types. Only Ghost could lay a true Curse. Creepy girl. Creepy lady. But, yeah, are you aware that a lot of albums have something that is, I think it's referred to as an album track, but it basically means filler in a way. So a band will make like 6 songs that they genuinely want to make for an album, and then 2 or 3, or they'll add another 2 or 3 on top that are literally just filler tracks that are just there to make the album a little bit bigger and worth the money. You'll find that a lot of albums that you listen to will have like a lot of bangers on it, but then there'll just be a random track on there where you're like, what? This doesn't sound like something you'd usually make, and it's because it's not something that I would usually make. Freaking My Chemical Romance was very much the opposite to begin with, where they would make the same song multiple times a lot of the time. Which is why the whole album, you'll think, like, when did one song end and another song start? I'm not sure. Well, I think some bands just got savvy to that. Hello, Gold Ship. But yeah, they just got savvy to that, and they were like, look, why don't we just make 6 really good songs on the track, and then just add 2 more in that we know aren't as good, but at least it fills out the album without every song sounding the same. Oh, dude just had a super potion. How nice. Win a whole ton in one night to earn big bucks. Yep, that's how it works. Alright, we need to go find the other... Alright, Mega Bannet now. Hell yeah. Creepy Pokemon. Okay, I haven't lost any balls recently. And we need to go into town. Yes. How many colourful screws do I have? Does the game tell me? I have a pebble. Very useful key item. Very big fan of the pebble. I have 7. Okay. That makes me sort of want to quickly take a visit to the construction company before I do anything else. Because we can trade in the screws for some passive benefits. We need 5 to buy the next one, so this is XP. This one's money. This one's Mega Shards, Blackout, and having one of these makes it more likely that you'll succeed catching a Pokemon. So I want the XP one, because it just means everything levels up slightly faster. But what I want to know is how many of these do I need to buy? So I've got a level 3 one. Oh, she's winking now. Oh, yeah, that really changes everything, doesn't it, Kanari? Yeah, but that gives me more experience. I feel closer to the streamer. But yeah, you could get an item off of that guy for exactly the same manner, which makes it easier to find shiny Pokemon. Now that I think about it, I could get a shiny... Why am I talking to you? I just realized, why am I talking to you? Where's that Pidgey? Could go with a Meowstic for now. Actually, no, that's an absolute lie. Meowstic could go with that Absol. Let's suit up this Pidgey quickly. Because this is a shiny Pidgey. But we can... Oop, wrong button. We could get this dude to a shiny Mega Pidgeot, which is quite cool. I actually don't know when you become a Pidgeotto now that I think about it, because I'm pretty sure Pidgeot is dead on 30. I don't think it stays Pidgeotto for long. I have 2 mediums. This should catch up with the rest of the team in good time anyway. Because you can now evolve. Yep. Good stuff. Oh, wrong button. There we go. You just press right. Okay, so now we've got a shiny Pidgeotto. Who is just strangely green. It looks really ill. Sickly bird. I need to change your moves. You can learn Twister. That's funny. You're a physical attacker. No, why do you have high special attack, you strange bird? Sure, this will do. I do like how if you have a shiny Pokemon, it changes the icon as well. So that's a shiny Pidgeotto, but you can see it in the icon, which is really nice. That's a nice touch. But that now does mean that we need to get a shitload of money to get the correct Megastone for when it evolves. But I do want to quickly check. Where is... Must we look at Bureau, Sushi High Roller? Where was Vinny and his stuff? It wasn't Prism Tower, was it? No. I don't remember where he was. Here we go. Quasartakui. That's up in the top left. With his little Dedenne guards. I too would guard my fine establishment with 2 electric mice. But you can exchange Mega Shards. XP Candy S's for that. Okay. And there's the Pidgeotite. So we're just going to get that because we're going to need it for later anyway. Excadrite, Dramponite, Alakite. Alakazite. Okay, that's a fun way of saying that. There's the Aerodactylite. All things considered, there is a good number of Megas. And I like the fact that there's a Mega Evolution Pokédex, so you can just go here and see them. Bug Poison. Yes, so there's Pidgeot. It can fly continuously for 2 weeks without resting. That is terrifying. You're a Water Dark type. You just become weird. You remain Grass Poison. You remain Electric. Fire Ground, you keep the same. Your Ground Steel. Water Psychic. You were always Water Psychic anyway. For some reason, I always thought that Mega Absol gained Fairy typing, but it just doesn't. Fire Dragon. I think the Fairy typing that I'm thinking of wasn't a ROM hack. Mega Hawlucha stays fighting flying. Okay. Drampa remains normal dragon. And Electros remains electric. Not many type changes, but some are definitely more relevant than others. Okay. Okay, alright, cool. We just gotta finish this. Finish this game. Let's just go. Let's beat it right now, right this moment. Oop, I ran into the wrong place. It's up here. Did I do another Klefki? Where's Mega Klefki, huh? Where's my Mega car keys? And it's going to be on a roof, isn't it? So let's go up here. They're always on rooftops. Never mind, this one's not on the rooftop yet. Is that the tail of a Dedenne? Ooh, I want that screw. Hang on a minute. There's 2 screws I can get here. Meow. Really? Oh wow, and I bounced off. That's how you break a nose. I wonder if you can roll first. Dude sounds like Link when he rolls. Okay, let's try that again. So, can I roll and do it? Yes, you can. Oh. That's good to know. Luckily for me, I can just run up here and grab this. Is that an alpha Pikachu? What the hell? That's going to be very useful for the DLC. Sadly, that is part of a wild area. How would you even get in? Oh, I see. You can go up. I want that Pikachu for a minute. Hang on. Oh, there's the Alpha Houndoom. I want nothing to do with you. I'm sorry. I'm here for the Pikachu. I don't even think I can make it. Oh, there's a ladder right there. I see. You go up this ladder to get to the Pikachu. Okay. Yeah, Pam, we're not playing Infinite Fusion. That's not what we're doing. Yo, Meganium, please Leaf Blade. Ow, Pikachu almost one-shot me. Dude's pissed. 42 Pikachu as well. What the hell? This Pikachu is amped. He's gonna kick my ass. No, you don't. His voice is very disarming. And then drain your health back. Lovely. This Pikachu can't win. This Pikachu gets slapped. And now... Ultra Ball it. Lovely. The most pissed off Pikachu you've ever seen. Do we get the Houndoom while we're here? I think there's no reason not to. Okay, I really thought that would do one shot. How did it not perish? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Meganium is not a good shout for this fight. Yo, come back, please. There we go. Big waterfall. Big waterfall. Now crunch it. Not like it would do anything, but crunch it anyway. Iron Head for shits and giggles. Oh, you've already done it apparently. Yo, Houndoom was frozen solid. You actual fool. Now get in this ball. Shoved it straight up his ass. Thank you. Now we have an Alpha Houndoom as well. I know my brother was talking about how that Houndoom was quite hard to catch because it would just summon all of the Houndours nearby. But when you've got a Gyarados this massive that could just do that, it's really not an issue. Who would want an Alpha Binacle? I mean, I'm going to do it. It's funny. Who would want one? I do. I'm going to make this work. Dude's frozen. That Ice Fang is brutal. Gyarados is just stomping all over it. I feel like Binacle's typing is not that awful until you remember that it's really bad against ground types. Yo, get out of the water, Houndour. If there's something I do want to do is I do want to like 100% the dex in this game because it's just so easy to do. And I really appreciate that about the Legends series and probably about Scarlet and Violet as well, is just the fact that you can just throw balls at stuff and catch them. Which Mega's the rarest? If it's a spoiler, please refrain from telling me. Okay, so we need to heal up. Boom. Another amazing button is just press a button. Health come back. Right, Right, we're not even doing the quest we actually came here to do. We're supposed to be here. And I was just like, nah. Yeah, honestly, every day that I've streamed this, someone has just come in and just spoiled shit. So, I've had very few genuine surprises. Which is a shame. Because I think I probably would have had more interesting reactions to a lot of the megas which have come across. But I think there's probably one, which is Vinny's mega. That's like the only one where I was like, yo, no one told me about that. But everything else people just told me about. I already know what the end of the game is because someone just came in the chat and told me. Like, nice. But also, hi Crumble, nice to see you. Right, how do I get to this banner? There's mega shit everywhere. I wish I just had like a very fast attack. Okay, I wanted that mega stone, but apparently I got too close to this fella. I've also come here at night, very specifically, because it's a ghost. Something's not quite right here. We're at the spot where the spike in mega power is apparently coming from, but I haven't been able to find the bandit we're after. Perhaps we should ask Vinny to check again. No, you found it all right. Oh shit, it's a ghost! Yeah! It is indeed here, yes. The concentration of mega power is rising. I could do this as a member of Team MZ. It's my duty to help rogue Pokemon. I just need to focus, even if it is a spooky ghost. This is the bounciest song, just a wham, wham. Yo, it's huge. Oh god, it is huge. Mega Bandit was never this big. Crunch it. Wait, what? Oh no, there are many. Oh, that immediately makes this weird. Hang on a second. One of these is real. Uh-oh. Is it you? I think all of the ones with the little health bars are the fake ones, and the one without the health bar is the real one. Yeah, nice Shadow Sneak, but check this out. Big Gyarados. Yo, eat it. Crunch is literally what's going to do the most damage here. Yeah, so you go for the one that doesn't have a health bar. Oh, that one has a health bar. One shot it regardless. God, imagine a Pokemon game having mechanics. Imagine having to actually think. Oh. Munch it. Uh-oh, it's pissed. Oh, it's pissed. Crunch it anyway. God, it does so much damage, it's so weak to crunch. Alright, I need to get my Mega back. Has any juice come out of it? No? Okay. You just gotta beat Mega Pokemon up until juice comes out. Okay, many. Okay, it's the one in the middle again. Alright, we're gonna Mega again. Gyarados has actually proven to be such a good Pokemon for this game. It just walks through so many different big fights because they're either weak to water, weak to flying, or weak to dark. And the fact that this dude now learns Iron Head is hilarious. The Ice Fang is great as well. Okay, can you stop? Spooky lights are following me. Easily done. And Pidgeotto's getting levels in. Banetite. Jeff! Ah, Zygarde, but you only came to this one. Uh-oh, it's L. So you continue to successfully save Pokémon from the pain of Rogue Mega Evolution. Not that I wish to downplay the difficulty or scale of the undertaking. After all, only with Mega Evolved Pokémon or Plus moves can you hope to stand up to Rogue Mega Evolved Pokémon effectively. However, Zygarde cannot Mega Evolve. That means you will need to hone your skills as a trainer until you can support Zygarde even with such a disadvantage. This is how you must help Zygarde attain the peace and order it wishes to bring about. I doubt that detective would be hunting me and Zygarde if she knew its intentions. I wonder why she finds me so suspicious. In any case, until we meet again, young trainers, I expect great things from you. Imagine just walking in and just being like, I've been dubbed a criminal and I'm not sure why. That man has quite a commanding presence. Why is he dressed in those rags, I wonder? He didn't look that raggy. Oh, I'm sorry, I got distracted. I forgot to heal your Pokemon. Oh, how kind of you. Now I better head back to the hotel to take care of some things. I'm not simply in a hurry to get away from this creepy place, I assure you. There are no remaining Pokemon at risk of undergoing Rogue Mega Evolution. No, there is not. Okay. Well, if that's the case, do we just go back to the hotel now? Yes, we do. You did great, Dave. I did, because once again I've defeated another ruler of Megas. We did kind of leave the heavy lifting to you again. That's just a natural consequence of someone proving themselves to be thoroughly dependable. For sure, my job is definitely getting done, but I wonder, is it really enough to just find and calm down Pokemon after they Rogue Mega Evolve? What do you mean? I'd rather we get to the actual root of the problem. Not that we can do that until we know what's causing Rogue Mega Evolution in the first place. I'm sure Quasar is following whatever leads they have. If they were, you'd think Vinny would at least keep us in the loop. The fact that he hasn't told us anything probably means they don't know for sure yet either. I bet they'd tell us anything they knew that could come in handy, even if it didn't directly relate to Rogue Mega Evolution. This is a promotion match announcement. Oh yeah, okay. Remember the main mechanic of the game? Ivor. The trainer who wins will be promoted to rank D. Oh, it's Ivor, oh yeah. The fighting person. From the Fist of Justice. Remember when we ran into him? I think it was by the Wild Zone of Rogue Plaza. He runs a dojo that teaches karate or some other kind of martial arts, I don't know. I bet you anything he's a real person. I believe a dojo's near that plaza. What a relief to know that. I pressed the button a little bit too quickly. I get the gist of the sentence, but not the actual info. What a relief to know where they are and not have to track them down like we did with Canary. That was such a chore. That chore was a small price to pay for the privilege of meeting Canary, and I don't recall there being any detective work. You simply used the information I had. So Dave, do you have a challenger's ticket already? Not yet. Sounds like it's time to earn some more points in the Zia Real, which shouldn't be a problem considering what I've got. What fame is this? Oh, you missed a letter. Blah. Also, hello Glass for stumbling upon me. The promotion match right after battling a bunch of rogue Pokemon? That's a lot, be careful. Hello, Air. Hello, hello. The selection of Megastones at Quasartico was expanded. Oh, hang on a minute. What do you mean by that? Why would the selection expand? We must investigate. We must investigate what new items have appeared in the freaking store. Imagine if it just dropped a bunch of, like, Megastones from previous games for Pokemon we haven't seen yet. Pidgeotite, Manectite. Yeah, so these are all usual. That hasn't changed at all. I forget that Pinsir is one of them. No, I'm pretty sure all of these were in here already. Maybe it added the Pinsir one, but I'm pretty sure it was already in here. Oh well. I'm pretty sure it lied to me. Okay, so I just need to go do the battle zone. Okay. And it's over here. I always save up 999 shards and mass buy the Megastones. It will be worth having one of each, that's definitely for sure. Hang on, you are okay at the moment. Yeah, you're a Whirlwind. Yes, it knocks opponents back. Okay, that's fine. I'm not that bothered by that. So that Pidgeotto was currently in my team because I just accidentally stumbled upon a shiny Pidgey. So I'm pretty sure shiny Mega Pidgeot doesn't look very good, but either way I'm gonna have it. I want it to be something on my repertoire. No, we want a big mission. Big mission means we get through this at good speed. And on that note, we're going up. Yeah, it was just weird. I would just happen to be running around and I just spotted a... well, I didn't even spot it, I just heard it. You're a Medicham. I wonder what level you are. $39. Ah, she spotted me anyway. Yeah, that wing attack really did nothing, huh? Alright. You thought I was a shit player? Check out this. Yeah, okay, that's actually a really good sprite from Machoke. I'm sorry, how free... What a detect, that was spot on. But how many times have we seen a Machoke sprite that just looks dodgy? I mean, that one actually looks really good. Dude actually looks buff and not like a creep. Now we just need to see a Machamp which doesn't look like a creep. No. How are you gonna spot me? I'm nowhere near you. The fire appeared down there. Nice. Okay, Fire Blast. Boom. After 10 hours of hunting, I finally got a shiny Ralts. Shiny Ralts is cool, though. Wait, isn't shiny Gardevoir, like Mega Gardevoir, isn't that, I don't want you. I want you. Yeah, isn't shiny Mega Gardevoir black? Like it's wearing a black dress and everything. Go down there and Leaf Blade it, please. Why do you get advantage with your eyes and I have to do it by sending a dinosaur over? Blue with a black skirt. That was it, yes. Jeez, Onyx, I'm sorry. You're supposed to have high defense and you still died in one hit. What a joke. Why doesn't Steelix no freaking levitate? Burn opposing Pokemon. Nope. Can you just get up, please? I need you to get levels. How do I get down from here? This hole. But that doesn't function. This hole. Whee! Dude literally sounds like Link. I don't know if anybody else is hearing it, but I just hear Link. Using normal type moves. I could take that. It's not a great reward, but I'll take it. We're at a point where we're not finding any super, like, missions, so we're just going to do some simple ones. You're ice. So I'm just going to hit you with Body Slam and hope for the best. Yeah, that... why? The cheek of it. Oh, thank you for the tea. Thank you, thank you. Oh, and a Chocky Bar. Hell yeah, you climbed up and got it. Amazing. Garbodor! Well, that's a problem for Meganium, actually. Charizard, deal with it. Fire blast the dude. Boom! That's much better. Oh, dropped my phone. Ah. Oh, and now Charizard's gonna perish. Meganium almost perished. Oh, here we go. Sneak up and start battles using fighting type moves. Great. That I can do in the silliest manner possible. This is going to make no sense, but trust me. It doesn't care how much damage it does and if it knocks anything out. It just wants me to do it. So if I look at this Lairon, sneak up and rock smash it, boom. Riolu, get back here. You won't win. But thank you for starting the fight. I like Lairon, he's a cool little Pokemon. He's a cool little dude. Ah, camera up to that. Okay, that's just invisible. That changes a few things. Oh, nice takedown. Check out Waterfall. I'm not shiny hunting again until I get a charm. Yeah, you gotta wait for that charm, mate. Oh, you have to do it 10 times? Oh, God. Okay, well, Riolu. Oh, we've got some punching to do. Punch! Come on, Riolu, you could take a Skrelp, surely. Never mind. Never mind, you suck. Victreebel can absolutely take Skrelp, which is weird. Barnacle! Oh, you are done. Why did you send out a rock water type? Check this out. Nice iron defense, idiot. Yes, I will have a cup of coffee because that does that resurrect my Riolu? It does. God, the power of life-saving coffee. Sneak up and use ice moves. Okay. I mean, Riolu's got to use fighting moves anyway. Maybe that's actually a bad thing for me to pick up. Are there more trainers for me to sneak up on? Because I've beaten all of these people. Maybe I have to come back tomorrow. Oh, I haven't seen you yet. Oh, you're the weirdo. Gotcha! Get that Dynamo out of here, you bloody weirdo. Bernie of Dynamo. Oh, Ice Fang works here. Yeah, definitely. Because I don't really mind shiny hunting, so long as it's something which I just do in my own time, I guess. You know, when you're gonna have downtime. Like, just in your day, which is just time to just whip out the Switch and give it a shot for a minute. Oh, you're definitely something I can hit with an ice move. I chose Waterfall. I chose Waterfall. And she spotted me anyway. I accidentally hit Waterfall instead of freaking Ice Fang. But it didn't matter anyway. You're the Pumpkaboo and the Phantom. I love how Ice Fang and Crunch just deal with both of you. Okay, slowly but surely getting points. Grass and Ghost, all gone. Yeah, but Grass and Ghost is a cool typing, it's just... It's reserved for freaking Trevenant, Gorgeist, and Delwise of all things. I would like a Grass Ghost legendary. Prove everyone wrong. Colourful Screw. Oh, I'm for you, yeah. Hang on. You can kind of send your Pokemon off and then run away. That seems pretty valuable. So what level? My Gyarados is 40. Okay, no, we don't need that coffee. I can literally... Well, it's free, why not? I checked this mission, didn't I? Land hits with a Mega Evolved Pokemon. How many can I have? Wait, a shiny just appeared. Is that a shiny fucking Ghastly? Hang on, what was that? Hang the fuck on. Hang the shit on. Are you shitting me? Gyarados, absolutely blow this dude up. Absolutely blow this dude up. What a shiny to find. What a shiny to find. Is that your first shiny? Technically no, because I accidentally stumbled upon a shiny Pidgey. But a shiny Ghastly? That's not the Ghastly I just caught. That is mad. That is so good because you wouldn't think that's that great. But the thing is, Mega Gengar has one of the coolest shinies ever, and I'm actually so glad that we've managed to pull that. You've got to add him to the team, I know, right? Is Riolu so long? Also, hello, Kefka. We are, I am contemplating in my head a little bit just what we might end up doing just later on in the week, because just so you're aware, like, just the viewership of a new game like this absolutely tanks to the point where it's almost completely redundant to actually stream it. It's kind of funny because you actually get to a point where even people that you would expect to be around just aren't. So what I'm actually thinking of doing is I might get back to what I usually do. I've got so many Pokemon ROM hacks to play, and people are always fascinated by those. Is it fun so far? I'm having a good time. To be honest, I am having fun. I just don't think it's a game I necessarily need to stream. So what am I doing? I just wanted to boost the levels. Thing is, how do I get the Gengar? I need to trade for the Gengar, don't I? I don't want to do that. I'm going to have to trade it with someone, but I know we'll give it back. I was thinking the same. Initial viewers are great, but then it tanks, like you said. It's just because why would anybody come watch this stream when they could just watch, like, a much, much bigger streamer that is going to clearly be playing it as well? Like, it's not like I'm doing anything wrong. It's more so just the fact that the game is just not that suitable to stream for a small streamer. And I'm aware of that. Also, people don't want to be spoiled. That too. The thing is, you say that, there's still a lot of people watching the big streamers. Huzzah, I've got a Haunter with a blue tongue. Oh, look at that freaking image. I love the fact that they changed the sprite, like the little image here. He's got a blue tongue. He's got a blue tongue for some reason. Somebody help him. Dude knows haze. That's scary. You're a special attacker. Why the hell would you know Shadow Claw? Get that out of here. I'm jealous of a shiny Mega Gengar. My father called it shiny. Exactly. The second I heard you could learn the punches? That's so... You can... Wait, since when can it learn Giga Drain? Welcome back, Crumbled. You were never gone, now that I think about it, but welcome back. But yes, since when have you been able to learn freaking Giga Drain? Huh. Either way, like... Freaking shiny Haunter. Do you have a shiny yet? I've got 2. I'm actually shocked. Look at this dude. He's got a blue tongue. I kept typing and you didn't read it? Crumbled, you're literally typing spoilers in chat. I'm going to not read it. Are you aware that I've not beaten the game yet and I'm not aware of what all the megas were? I told you when you said, do you want to know? And I said no, but you said it anyway. Dude, come on. I'm trying to get a shiny Ghastly. It was completely on accident. I was in that battle area and I just walked near the gate and I heard it. I just heard a biddling and I'm like, what? Well, I want to help you get something rare? Yeah, don't do it via a spoiler, mate. It literally ruins the experience for everyone. Right, okay, so... I only have a Mareep and a Pancham. Well, the Mareep is a free one, isn't it? Oh, I didn't see you. Oh, you have a Quilladin. There is not much I can actually do to a Quilladin. Oh, I need to get Charizard out. Boom! I caught a white Kyurem right before the Elite Four in my Aura Soul Lock and then beat it finally. Hell yeah. That's actually a really good find, all things considered. It's like when I did my run of Pokemon The Pit, I was given immediately an Eternatus and a Zygarde, and I was just like, hell yeah, I'm running this down. Hopefully you have someone to trade you for the Gengar. I'm not gonna lie, I will probably trade with my brother. Because he could do it for me. Lady, can you turn around, please? And no, not you, Charizard. Here we go. Oh, the day changed. But yeah, I'll trade it with my brother because I know he'll give it back. Maybe not necessarily right away, but I know he'll give it back. Cool, I'm loaded. I have an Alpha Ghastly. So the only downside is it wasn't an Alpha. How funny is it that the street is now just... I was just battling here. And now it's a completely different area. I also like the fog. I haven't seen the fog in this game before. It's not the thickest fog in the world. You can still see relatively far, but hey. I tried my first Nuzlocke on Legends EA and immediately got killed by a Dramper. Legends EA is not the game to make your first Nuzlocke. I did Sword and Shield and I got annihilated. Where's the stone store? Or... hang on, no, does this place sell Genganites? Hang on, let me just quickly message my brother. I'm just gonna get this done now, why not? Brother! I need to trade! How does one even do a Nuzlocke in this game? I don't know. How do trade? Guys, how do trade? Gengar Knight is not in here. Oh. But funnily enough, like, why is it that I've managed to find 2 shinies on complete accident and one of them happened to be something I really wanted? Yeah, how do you trade in this game? Link trade. Nearby or far away? Ah. I found it. Okay, Dan, okay. Oh, please enter link code. Ooh. Alright. Dan, you set a link code, and then I will type it in because then no one can interrupt it. Or I could just take it off screen for a moment. That is also something I can absolutely do. If I go to the starting soon screen, you can't see. You can't see the link code. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna make it this number. No one would expect this. Oh, okay, Dan made the code already. There's a place you can buy the Mega Stone with Poké Dollars. Yeah, that's what we'll do. I've got to wait for him to boot up. You don't have very inventive codes, do you, Dan? Have you started it yet? Somebody else had the code. Exactly, you idiot. Just do mine. Literally, why would you think that? Why would you think, oh yeah, who would have guessed for 69, 69, 69? Dude, somebody in the freaking vertical chat typed that before you even sent it to me. Who would have guessed that code? You're an idiot. I'm sorry. I didn't even have it on screen and somebody guessed the code you put in. He actually used it, yes, because my brother is hilariously predictable. Thinks he's so clever. Alright, Dan, I'm going to give you this Haunter and I need you to give it back to me after it evolves. Just literally send me anything. It doesn't matter because I'm going to be giving it straight back to you. Sending Haunter. Goodbye, Haunter. So long, Haunter. Why would you trade your Haunter? Because it evolves via trade. I know that I complain about Gengar, but you will see that this Haunter is shiny. And I accidentally just stumbled upon a shiny Ghastly. And Mega Gengar has got an... That Haunter is sick, exactly, its tongue is blue. But Mega Gengar's shiny is white. It looks really cool. So I want that. I don't like Gengar, you are completely correct. But Mega Gengar is a different story, especially if it's shiny. Dude is awesome. And if I can send this dude to Pokemon Home... So yes, please return Vine Gengar. You can't cancel a trade Evo. Yeah, that's fine. I do like how his shiny doesn't look real. It's a slightly more lavender looking Gengar. It's slightly brighter purple. I'm sorry guys, you can't see this. In fact, I can put it on screen again now. There's no reason for me to hide this anymore. Look at him, so stoic. Hell yeah! Take good care of Gengar. And there we go. Thank you, Dan. Thank you for literally being right there. Because there is my shiny Gengar boy. What absolute luck. We found a shiny Pidgey in the middle of nowhere. And then we're so lucky to stumble upon a freaking shiny Ghastly at pretty much the same time. Apparently I never had a Flabebe either, so thank you for that. That got registered in my Pokédex. So let's go to the store down here, the Stone Emporium. Oh, I can't fast travel, you've got to go to the Poké Center. All those Pokemon with a thumbs up were ones you've never caught? Maybe. I haven't caught that many. Also, don't consider evolutions. Alright, do you have a Gengarite in here? Yes, you do. You have a Gengarite. Beautiful. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I made this look easy. David, you don't know what Pokemon are. I know. Oh, hell yeah. Beautiful. Sweetie, I need you to look at this too. I got so lucky, I got a shiny Gengar.
Whoa!
And have you ever seen him Mega?
No.
Well, he's meant to be purple. Look at this boy. Whoa. Boom, he's so fucking cool.
Really cool, I'm jealous.
He's so cool, and he's white, he's meant to be purple.
That's really, really cool.
How lucky did I get? And once again, thank you, Dan, for trading my Haunter so I could get the Gengar to begin with. Because that's a trade evolution. You have to give it to someone and then get it given back. Hell yeah. Okay, you can go back in my pocket. That almost looks hacked in. Exciting. Exciting. Now you can check the summary. Dude doesn't look real. Dude's color palette looks incorrect. I can hold on to him if you want. What do you mean? You're not keeping him, he's mine. I need to get a mint. Dude, why are... hang on, wait. Guys, can you see that? Look at its IVs. It's got almost maxed out speed and special attack IVs. This is a good Gengar. This dude's actually really good. That's funny. How lucky can you get? I just need its nature to be not serious. Which makes me wonder, where can I buy mints from? Surely you could buy mints somewhere. How do you see IVs? So you have to eyeball it. So let's use Meganium as an example. You've not done very many side quests? I haven't. I've only been playing the game on stream. So if you go into your summary and you go down to your stats, this is your Pokemon's current stats. These are the true numbers that your Pokemon currently has. But if you flick down on the right stick, you can see your EVs and IVs. Your EVs are the brighter, more solid color, and your IVs are the more transparent one. So you can see the IVs of this Meganium are actually quite even, but nothing is considered perfect. So I would consider this good EVs, but generally it's not special in anything. Whereas the EVs have clearly gone into attack and speed. However, the reason why I'm so excited about this Gengar is you can see that it has no EVs right now because I've not used it. It will gain EVs as it fights, which I'll have to reset later anyway if I want it to be competitive. But its IVs are way more heavily leaned into special attack and speed, which is really important for a Gengar. So that generally means this thing's stats are going to be fantastic when it's level 50. It won't be perfect, but it's gonna be good. Oh, hey look, a different Gengar. Excuse me. Try a little bit harder. You versus the guy she tells you not to worry about. Oh, I love that. Alright, your Mega needs to run out, by the way. Oh, you can pick it up. Thank you. Hello, Pikachu. No wonder you said the game isn't long. Yeah, but I'm only doing it on stream. The side quests and stuff I'll do off stream. It's all good. Also, as I was saying earlier, Dan, there is a lot of... what's the words? Most people aren't watching like small streamers play this game at the moment because they're just more interested in watching the bigger streamers play it. So I probably won't play an incredible more amount of this game. Yo, I found a Riodos. Hang on a minute. What are you doing down here? Gengar, blow it up. Oh yeah, hang on a minute. Wrong move. There we go. Now confuse it. And now, pull Gengar away, wait 3 seconds, and then throw him out again. And land another confusion. Boom! Shadow Sneak. That Riodos didn't even get to play the game. Oh, no. Oh. Shit. Oh, ice. Oh, I know what this is. Hang on a minute. Gyarados, come here. I've got 57 and seen 78. I've caught 65 and seen 132. But this happens when I play Pokemon games, is I get a team and I'm happy with it, and I make minor changes here and there. Did I just find this is the Binacle Hovel? On your Discord, do you have Streamcore Premium or the free version? I have the free version. You don't need it to do anything more than that. We also use, what's it called? We use Meeseeks. We pay for the premium version of that. Just because it gives us access to a couple of extra fun features. I've been 100% in Wild Zones as I unlock them. I would love to, but that doesn't make for interesting stream content. Like, once again, if I was a big streamer, that would make a lot more sense. Because then people would just come along for me and not for the game. Oh, there's a Pidgeot. Ice Fang it, please. You look like experience. I don't need a Pidgeot. I've got a shiny Pidgeotto. Of whom still needs to level up as well, actually. Funnily enough, my team is not really sitting on any spoilers other than maybe if you consider the starter. But those ones are the ones which are like, no shit, they have Megas, and that was the whole point of this game. My entire team will be able to Mega Evolve. Can I get back up there? No, but I can definitely fall down this hole. I threw a ball for no reason. Is that child over there being interrogated? But yeah, I think my plan soon will be to go back to what I usually do. There are plenty of very fun ROM hacks which we need to look at. I would play Vanguard again, but who knows. The funny thing about Vanguard is I like it and I do want to play more of it, but one, it's very hard for no reason, and there's just so many games for me to play. I've already played so much of Vanguard. Colorful screw. Oh yeah, and Dan, you're gonna hate the freaking glide mechanic. I know for a fact you're the kind of person which would be like, why did they design it this way? Why did they make it so that this is how you float? It's so stupid. But it shouldn't be called Rotom Glide. Oh, I didn't click on you, mate. I clicked on the item on the ground. But yeah, it's not a glide, it's a bungee jump. That's the best way to explain it. I could wear glasses. Can I wear that on top of my usual headset? I can. Yo, sporty as hell. Round glasses. Oh, he's found the black lenses. I just wish the outfits were a little bit better. I mean, they're not bad, it's more just the fact that I've actually struggled quite a bit to find an outfit I like. It would be nice if the shop sold more than just 4 items. I mean, that's a jacket I could probably wear. Possibly, if it's got good colour. Nah. Not a fan. Yo, what the hell is up with those trousers? Puffer vest and hoodie, but what the shit? I mean, can I get that in a... I could get that in a grey gradient, actually. That's kind of wild. I look like a zebra that's joined a gang. Chunky sneakers. No, I like my sneakers. I like my boots. Is there not a hairdresser here? There really isn't, huh? So now I just want a different top. I mean, I could swap to what the other thing I was wearing. I just don't think any of it looks particularly great. I don't wear socks. My character just doesn't wear socks. Your changes will not be applied. No, hang on. Do you arsehole? That's the wrong button. And that's all I changed. There we go. A little bit better. I think I just want to change my hair now. Where's the beauty salon? There are many of them. There's one. You are clothes, you are hair. Yes, I would love pigtails, please. I think I'll just go back to the basic hair. I just think it looks better. Sure, edgy. Okay, that gold just looks weird. This is how you make it like actual anime character. Have it in blue. Why not? Oh yeah, no, this is the other thing. You can get the fade. That looks a little bit better. Yep, that'll do. That'll do. Why not? A little bit edgier. I could just go black and white for the entire outfit, but why not? Let's actually go do the mission now. Oh no, I need to wait till nighttime. Okay, where's the nearest bench so I can pretend I could put on my best homeless person impression? I say that actually, I remember watching the I remember watching a short where a person was like, oh my god, this city has literally got benches you can't sleep on. How could they? Because they've all got metal bars in the middle. Okay, back to nighttime. Is this the same place? I don't think it is. No, it is different. Right, I don't keep my missions, do I? No. Okay. I mean, Gengar, you're level 26. I don't think you're that effective here, but... Oh, I've been spotted by a man. I didn't think you'd actually see me that easily. You know what? Charizard, you're very useful here. Blow it up, please. Destroy it. Boom! That didn't kill, okay. Fire Blast is great, that's why we use it. Utaria? You are You're not a dragon yet. You're normal No, you are a dragon now. Yes, I knew it. Cool. I'm not a dragon, but I'm keeping the move. I forget that Altaria gains fairy typing when it megas. It becomes a bizarre fairy dragon. Okay, getting levels in. Dive out of the way. Nobody saw that, no? I want a mission over there because it's a big one. Or is it? I swear this was shiny a minute ago. Huh, okay. Clearly incorrect. I also don't know what these prize medals are for. I still haven't figured that out. What's this? Fighting moves. I don't have any. Sadly, do not have none. I could use a Rotom Glide here, can't I? If I dash and then do it. Beautiful. What's that?
Spoiler.
Spoiler! Oh no! Oh, I can't climb up that. I like how you can only climb up curved ledges. Alright, luckily... the Talonflame can see me, but that doesn't matter. What a dumb game, it's just funny. You had a Talonflame and now it's a Vivillon. What? You're hopeless. What's gonna happen? Oh, Waterfall's so funny. Yes, I did it. Cranked opponent defeated. Gengar getting levels, by the way. He's level 28 already. Super effective moves? I mean, sure, I'll try. Oh, Gyarados is confused. Don't worry, Gyarados, mate. I too don't understand what happened there. I've had Dutan Frost can see me from a mile away. I don't really have an answer for Ampharos. Oh. Landed on a colourful screw. Land hits with Psychic, that's fine. There's nobody in here. Electric. Oh, there is somebody in here. Where did she come from? I don't know what that mission was. I didn't see it in time. Oh, nice detect. Toxic doesn't do any initial damage, I'm realizing. Ooh, Cypher. Which will always be hilarious, that Cypher has got 2 evolutions. It itself has a split. Flying moves, that was it. So I need Charizard out. But yes, Cypher has got split evolution, yet for some reason, Pinsir, its alter ego, just has a Mega. And you know, Sizzle has a Mega, so it's not that special. It will never add up the way that you want it to. That's just Pokemon in a nutshell. Pidgeotto still can't evolve. Dude really evolves late, doesn't he? Right, so none of these missions are particularly good, but we do need to hit things with flying moves. Who spotted me? Oh, where the hell did you come from? Okay, good. That is part of the mission. Yo, Goldini, welcome. Fire Spin. Fire Blast. No, don't hide. We both just tried to destroy that Florges statue. And then dude comes back into the Fire Spin. What is wrong with you? Something else which is actually kind of interesting to me is the fact that they've had to animate every Pokemon's walking animation, which obviously that's not the biggest thing in the world, but just considering it's something Pokemon doesn't usually need to do. The floor just spent so much money on that, exactly. I genuinely swear there were no trainers down here when I arrived, and suddenly there were 2. I got ambushed. Don't worry, Charizard, you can fly, just come up. Like, I need to figure out what his prize medals are for, because, like, I've got so many of them. Okay, oh, no, you didn't see shit. You didn't see shit, mate. Especially this. Don't pay attention to this huge Charizard standing next to you if it's totally not yours. Roselia. See you later, Roselia. That was a critical hit Fire Spin. Bang. Charizard kicking butt. Okay, slowly but surely we're getting there. There's a Bannet over there. That's the dude with the Ampharos. Which is why I had Victory Bell out. I'm gonna run out to him and just hit him now. Oh, you turn around too quickly. Doesn't matter that much. Ooh, I almost fell off the ledge. Get me back up. Why does everything have confusion at the moment? A Mulga. I'm a little worried about you, actually. And you know what? I'm just going to Mega for the sake of it. And we're just going to suck the life out of the Mulga and spit poison at it. Blah. I need to know what these Mega's abilities are going to be. We won't know until they're allowed to be transferred to Pokemon Home, which won't be until Gen 10 comes out, and at least, like, a couple of metas after Gen 10 comes out. Oh, you can see me? Wait, why does he look like that? That's Mega Victory Bell. He's a big bouncy ball. Look at him, he's so happy. He's so goofy, I love him. He is. He's literally wrapped his vines around his throat to stop himself from throwing up. It's such a funny idea. Ooh, Sludge Wave. Hang on a minute, that's better than Sludge Bomb. Leech Life is a good move now. But I don't really want to get rid of Knockoff. Toxic Spikes, Poison Jab. Victory Bell got some decent moves now. Wait, you can still be a Mega outside of battle? Oh yeah, in this game, you just run around until they run out of juice. And if you put them in your Pokeball, they won't run out of juice. I do need to get over the her though, so I'm just going to... Whee! Oh, if the Pokemon spots you... Oh, that's how it works. Right, I need Gengar. Gengar, can you please Shadow Sneak? Boom! That worked. No, don't Swords Dance. Take a Confuse Ray for that. How dare you buff yourself? Oh, hang on a minute. This banner might actually be a problem. Never mind. I remember when Leech Life sucked. It is a base power of 80 now. Giga Drain the Haunter, just for that tiny bit of health. Never mind. Alright, Victory Bell. Give it the old knockoff treatment. Boom! I always forgot that Banner is one of the OG Megas. It is. Well, it's not an OG Mega, it's a, it was a Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire Mega, wasn't it? Because that's the game that it came from. I don't believe it was an X and Y. Not that it really matters, but it's part of the original set. It's not from this game. Okay. Is there anybody nearby? There is. To the right. Oh. No, you don't see me. You don't see me at all. Boom. The fact that they don't see the huge Victory Bell is so funny. Eerie Impulse, really? Okay, take a Sludge Wave. Ha. I had to go AFK, I don't know if you saw my question. If you're referring to the premium version of Stream Chord, no, we only have the free one. We have the premium version of Meeseeks though, because it does some fun things. It just has a couple of extra like bells and whistles, you know. So we do use that. These trainers are so unaware, absolutely. Oh, get annihilated, 1 second. Confusion. Boom! Is it worth it, you think? I mean, if you're running your own Discord server, yes. If you're just a user of a Discord server, no. Excuse me? Use Shadow Sneak. What are you doing? There we go. Gengar just thinking about using Shadow Sneak, but not actually doing it. Here we go, now use Wing Attack. Bang, there we go. We're not really getting very many missions done here, which is a bit of a shame. Alright, Gengar, you need to be alive so you can get experience. Thank you very much. Good to know. I want one that'll post when I go live. Free version does that. There are a lot of bots you can use which do that for free. So I wouldn't worry too much about it, mate. Just use whichever one you like the look of. I actually think Pidgeotto evolves in one more level. I've gone round here again. I've done this accidentally. Dawn is approaching. How do I leave? I've done this thing where I've gone down an alleyway for no reason. I need to beat like 2 more people, but the night's almost over. Oh, God. Oh, wow, that dude just warped. Gyarados. No, don't roar my Gyarados, I need him. Waterfall! And then Ironhead should finish you off? Where did you go? Where did you go? You reset my trajectory. There we go. I love Waterfall, it's such a good move. Making waffles, hell yeah. Onyx? Oh, you poor giant snake. Why are you quad weak to 2 types? You don't deserve your bad design. Oh no, I need to beat more people than that. I need to get like a good mission. Knock out opponents using normal type moves. Well, that ain't a good mission. That's a crap mission, actually. Water moves, we can do that. I've only seen 1 new Mega. Well, you've just seen Mega Victory Bell, and that's new. I do have a couple, I'm just not really running them. You are rock type moves. Ooh, Venipede. A Scolipede, what am I on about? By the time you realise that someone's looking at you, you just get hit. Alright, 1 more waterfall and that thing goes down. Come on, and boom! There we go, get that mission done. Stunfisk. Yeah, you're weird. You're an electric type that is kind of afraid of water. Right, how many did I need to do? 3. Okay. We just hit a couple more then. But yeah, you will quickly find that I have quite a few of the new Megas. I'm just not really running them at the moment. I'm running 1 of them. Well, no, 2 of them, if you consider Victory Bell. It's almost daybreak. I'm going to literally have to skip a day and come back to do 1 or 2 fights. Which is a little silly. Blow up the Valeron. Blow him up. Imagine if they added Mega Charizard V. That would be hilarious. Some people expected it. Okay, cool. That was actually perfect timing, because both of her Pokemon were like quad weak to water anyway. That's the points we needed. Okay, cool. We don't have to wait another day. And the night's about to end, so now we can just leave. How very handy. Thing is, at the moment, like, just regarding my team, obviously, I can Mega 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 of these guys can Mega, especially if I evolve the Pidgeotto right now. Venusaur deserves 2 Megas. I mean, nothing in particular deserves 2 Megas. Some of them just randomly got them. Okay, now we have the shiny Pidgeot, of whom hilariously just looks really ill. Also, Goldini, have you noticed? Have you noticed the shiny Gengar? Because don't worry, I wouldn't blame you if you didn't. But now we need to give you the Pidgeotite. There we go. All 6 of my team can now Mega Evolve. I don't remember the colors of Mega Pidgeot. Ah, that's a little disappointing. It's a cool design, but it's just a shame that the actual Mega colors aren't very good. That icon is really cool, though. But the shiny colors are just a bit whatever. Air Slash. You are a special attacker. You could definitely have Air Slash. I don't know. The shiny version just feels like it's lacking. Not the end of the world, though. Not the end of the world, because I have the best shiny anyway. I don't necessarily need shiny Charizard, because I have Charizard X. What does shiny Charizard X look like? If its colors revert, that would be... It's green. That's ugly as hell. Shiny Charizard Y is so much cooler. Okay, alright. Why? Who would want a green Charizard? That's a I'm pretty sure that's a reference to Charizard's original shiny, because it never used to be black, it used to be green. So I think that's what they were going for, but you know, you changed it for a reason. Alright, I can now go fight the fighting person. I almost wish I did have the other Charizard right now. You have Ice Fang, you have Iron Head, you have Air Slash, but you don't really have the stab for it. You're level 33, you're level 36. Oh, no, what am I on about? I've got Pidgeot. If I throw a load of XP at Pidgeot quickly... Never mind, I don't have any. No, it doesn't matter either way. Do I have... Oh, I do. That is ready to claim. Okay. Still don't have Rock Slide, but hell, we're getting there. Sword Stance is 21, Rock Slide is 23, but Rock Slide is what I'm looking for. I got two shiny from Beyblades 5 minutes apart from one another, and they have the same flower color. That is... You know, people would call that unlucky. That's untrue. That's not unlucky at all. That is just good luck regardless of how you look at it. Two shinies, but they're identical. What a freaking shame. But yeah, you can only tell that this is a shiny Gengar when it stands next to another Gengar. This is the only way you can tell. It's just funny. Look at him. His eyes aren't as evil. Hang on, can I get you to stand next to the other Gengar? No, don't look at me, you weirdo. Look over here. What are you doing? Strange ass Gengar. Here we go. Now you're on the right-hand side. Oh, whatever. I'm going to stand here then. I want to get a thumbnail. If I move the camera, it moves the Gengar, it seems. Game doesn't know what to do. Spooky Gengars. I put my Gengar to sleep. What do you mean, Gengar Boogie? Oh, I've got... Oh, no, I don't have more emotes. Sure. Sure. I'm doing a living dex of this game with final stage being alphas. That sounds difficult. Because I would go through and do the whole Pokédex. I'm probably going to do it off camera, though. Oh, there's Pignite. And there's Croconaw. Thing is, I saw Feraligatr and Emboar in battle, so why didn't that register as a scene? And then there's the Mega Dex as well. Which, where's Pidgeot? Quite an early one. But yeah, okay, cool. We can now do the next fight, which is a fighting gym. To be fair, Gengar should be able to kick its ass as well. Oh yeah, I see what Dan was on about. The icon for Gengar in the corner there, he's literally got the Mega Stone on his tongue. That's funny. Let's get Pidgeot out. Did I just see Mega Dramper? Goldini, how many spoilers would you like me to give you right this moment? What am I doing? The battle is here, so let's go here and then run east. Because I am at a point where we have seen quite a few Megas. Quite a few new ones. There are some cool things in this game. Just that one, because finally, Dramper finally gets something. I can tell you now, The only information we've really got at the moment is what has got new megas, what their move pool is going to be, and what its typing is going to be, but also its stats. We do know what their stats are going to be. We just don't know what abilities they're going to have. So, stuff like that. If I go to the decks quickly, we know already that this thing remains normal dragon. But if you go online, you can find its stats. And this thing has got hilarious special attack. Like, it does not need to be this high. But yeah, it's a cool mega. I like him. He's fun. Right, wait, what is up with you? Oh, you're taking a selfie. Okay, that's fine. I suppose I can allow that. I just need to get further into the game so I can start avoiding the spoilers myself. I know I need to go this way. Oh, don't waterfall. I don't do shit. No, not ice. Ironhead. There we go. Oh. Oh, okay. Ironhead. Boom. Just to get down a different corridor. There's items everywhere. Who are you two? Oh, I've actually come to the right place. Ah, that's funny. Plus moves are the best. I just didn't realise I was actually here already. This is the little fighting area. It looks like it says Hick on the wall back there. Hey, I remember you, Dave, right? You beat me in a battle right in front of Ivor Sensei that one time. What do you want now? I came for a promotion badge. What? You were just rank Y when we battled. You mean you've already reached Sensei's level? Well, I'm sure you'll understand, but I have to ask. You did earn a challenger ticket, right? Of course you did. So that means your battle skills should be on par with Ivor Sensei's. In which case, I request a bout. Both as my chance to get back at you for beating me last time and to see how much stronger I've grown since that day. I can just say, nah, I'm going to leave. Thank you. I'm going to become the 4th strongest disciple of the dojo for sure. Her name is Hosea. Alright, what is that you're running? I'm a choke. Ah. I don't have the moves I thought I had. Boom. Oh, you know what? Pidgeot, get out of there. Just air slash it to death, please. Boom. This is where you take a fighting type and you give it Rock Slide. That changes everything. Did Talonflame get a Mega? That I do not know. I'll prove that a Fist of Justice never flinches. Medicham. Ooh. Medicham's a funny fighting type. Can I air slash? Oh, of course you got Ice Punch. Well done. Yeah, whilst we're here, check out this Mega. Boom. Oh, scary. Oh, that confusion was completely redundant. Shadow Sneak. Giga Drain for health. Confusion again. Boom. There we go. This is the only reason we have a shiny Gengar, is because it is the coolest one. So your strength outshines mine once again. Yes, it does, and it always shall. You're just too strong. Does Team MZ have their own dojo with even harsher training than ours or what? I can't see. My hair and glasses are in the way. I have to admit that you've really mastered your skills. Take the Seed of Mastery. Seed of Mastery just means you can give it to a move to turn it into a plus move. And I'm not that fussed about plus moves, because when you're in Mega Form, all of your moves become plus moves. And what is a plus move? It's literally just the move, but better. It's like a mini Z move, just call it that. If you bring me seeds just like that one, I'll help your Pokemon turn their moves into plus moves. But I have to admit, I've been taking up your time battling and talking about plus moves and all, but the truth is that Ivor Sensei isn't even here. Neither is his sister, Gwyn. It's actually pretty unheard of them to both be gone. Ivor is back. Wait, you have a phalanx on your back. Gwyn! Gwyn! Where are you? So she's not here either then. Dude's loud. That's right, Sensei, I haven't seen her today. Oh, you're the trainer who defeated Jose outside 173, no? Yeah, well, I just beat her again. Wait, don't tell me you're here to join the Fist of Justice, aren't you? I'm here to battle you. He's your opponent for your next promotion match, sir. Oh, I see. Well, I don't have a Rotom phone, so I'm afraid I cannot verify any of that right now. What about the ZA app? I've tried using Rotom phones in the past, but for some reason they always break as soon as I so much put a finger on them. How many Rotoms have you killed? So I rely on my younger sister Gwyn to handle everything smartphone related. But I haven't seen Gwyn since yesterday. My apologies, Dave. I'm just so worried about my poor sister I can't think of anything else. I'm heading out again to search for her. I'd be honored if you would face me in battle after my sister and I are reunited. Now, if you'll excuse me... Gwyn! Dude's played too much Dark Souls. And he's off again. Where is Gwyn? Sensei has stamina in spades, but I don't think he'll be much luck finding Gwyn on his own in a huge city like this. Maybe there's someone he plans to ask for help. Maybe someone who's good at finding people? Know anyone like that? Oh, you mean Emma? That sounds right. I think you should help Sensei find his sister. Once he knows where she is, he'll be able to focus on your promotion match. Okay, that much I want to get done on stream today, so let's make sure we can do that. Also, we can teleport here now? Hell yeah. The Justice Dojo. Emma is up here, which I can also teleport to. Oh, he's already here. You're twice the size of her. Hello there, Dave. What brings you here? Well met once again, Dave. As I mentioned before, I'm searching for my sister Gwyn. But this detective says she cannot help me. No, what I said was that I can't help you without more to go on than she's missing. I'm happy to help look for your sister, but I need you to answer my questions. Oh, I understand. Ask me anything. I'll answer to the best of my ability. Where does your sister like to go when she's not at home or the dojo? That would be City Hall. City Hall? I see. Your sister certainly has, unique interest, doesn't she? Well then, maybe we can find some clues as to your sister's whereabouts if we go there. Understood, I'm on it. Dude's just gone. He just left? If Mimi was feeling better, he could search for his sister using his telepathy. Oh well. Doesn't that Esper look slightly too bright? Maybe that's a shiny Esper. Dude looks mental. I could use your help, Dave. We'll be waiting for you in the John district. Let's work together to protect the peace of Lumios. Mimi goes to sleep. Little Mimi has big nap. Right. But yeah, you need to be resurrected. Get back. Considering just how frequently you find healing on the floor, there is no reason to not just spam it. Gust. Boom. I have to see what people are running online at the moment as well, just because if everybody's running Pokemon that I have a counter to, like I saw Charizards, I saw Emboars and stuff. See, I'm just going to pay attention to that maybe, because I might be able to run in there with something no one's expecting. I didn't mean to mega. Oops. I was trying to find the map. I didn't even know where Town Hall is. It's up here. Oh yeah, John Plaza. I could go back and catch everything. That's definitely something I need to do at some point. Tiny Mush. Tiny Mush. Personberry. Pokeball. Pretty Feather. I know I've gone the complete wrong way, but these items led me down here. And that's what keeps happening in this game. It just keeps taking me places. Muscle Feather. Aspid Berry. I could... Now that I think about it, what feathers and stuff do I have that I could just give to Gengar? I have 7 of these. Boom. And speed. Boom. And Gengar's like the one thing I want to put this on. For the slightly increases base... Oh, so they're just small versions. HP, attack, defense, special attack. Speed. Okay, cool. That's exactly what I wanted. Because now, if we look at it, its EVs should be in a better position. Yeah, so its EVs are now more or less in its special and speed, which is what we wanted. We want Gengar to be fast. I'm just a little worried that some of its EVs and its other stats are going to be a bit of a problem. It also needs a different mint, but I haven't been finding any mints. No, not really. Feathers and stuff, but not mints. And these can all just be sold for money, which I don't need at the moment. I've got so many potions. Alright, don't mind me, I'm just bringing my Mega Pidgeot with me. I like the little Phalanx backpack. Emma, Dave, I've looked all over, but Gwen's not here either. That's to be expected, Ivor. For now, let's canvass the area and gather information on Quinn. Dave, I'd appreciate your help with interviewing people around City Hall. We are learning how to detective. Someone's gone missing? You got yourself a missing person, eh? Well, I don't know anything about that. Good luck. I managed to find an old friend of mine online. Okay, cool. Aegislash, what do you know? Never seen my sweet furfur around here, have you? You got an Aegislash. That girl. That girl of a cafe. It's such a cute bag. I should have asked where she got it. Justice. My rival at work finally got the dressing gown he deserved. Sweet, sweet Justice. What? These people have got, like, awesome red herrings. You know, I'm glad I've got 2 shinies. It feels like I've joined the shiny club. Monkey. But then there are some Pokemon which I could have, which just have awful shinies. It's like, oh, I would love to go get a Gabite, but it goes from, like, dark purple to slightly dark blue. It's like, yay. So happy that that exists. Wait, how do I get that? Okay, that is how you do it? Wow, I just cocked it entirely. Fist of Justice, huh? Gwyn from the Fist of Justice. Oh, you mean the girl who's always here? Yeah, she got called in to deal with all the complaints lodged by folks near the dojo about how loud their training sessions are. She often heads to a cafe off Centrico Plaza with a friend after she's done in City Hall. But how did you not know this? We should check out the cafe food truck. That matches what I heard too. It sounds like she left for Centrico Plaza with someone. For our next move, I suggest we investigate the food truck. Understood, I'm on it. I know he's worried about his sister, but must he go rushing off like that each time? Suppose that's how it is with family. Anyway, we should hurry after him. She just... Naruto runs away. You could barely see it, but that's definitely what she did. What should I play with my Pidgey? I don't know. Why are you asking me? What can a Pidgey do? Throw the pebble. Nice Pupitar. That was a Pokemon which I ran into, yeah. I need to think about that when I go online more. Just have some decent coverage. Because it's like you run into a Tyranitar, that thing just goes down to the Gyarados anyway, but if that Tyranitar throws Rock Slide, you're done. But Mega Gyarados, on the other hand, now that's a different story. That can survive a Rock Slide or two. Are you very into taking photos? I do it. Isn't it amazing all the things you can capture in your photos just by pressing the minus button? Thanks for the rare candy. Thank you for the knowledge and the 1 rare candy. I have indeed been using it to get thumbnails. Ooh, a lampant. Do you know, I've seen a Litwick and a lampant, but I haven't actually seen where to get them. Emma, Dave, there's no sign of Gwyn here either. Again, we need to ask around to learn more. Well, if it isn't a local detective, the usual fire blast roast for you today? I'm in the mood for something else. I'll take one flamethrower roast. And any information you have on a certain missing girl to go. Ooh, am I getting questioned here? I'll spill. Helping out with an investigation seems fun. Her? Yeah, I've seen her. She came by earlier with a Dynamo girl. Any idea who that could be, Dave? The Dynamo girl. Not Tarragon, that's a dude. Why would Canary be out here? Those two seem like polar opposites, but perhaps opposites attract, as they say. Tarragon's the old man. Ivor, do you know if your sister is close to Canary from Dynamo? The name isn't ringing any bells. Where can I go to meet this Canary? Well, you can't, but... Hello, Mr. Pokémon Man. I shall remain You are not allowed to enjoy this game because it's bad. Ah! How dare you! It's all good. It's all good. I'm enjoying the game, though. It's quite fun. Hello, Hamadoom. You just had a promotion match against Canary, didn't you, Dave? Where was it? We can check Racine Construction, but I don't know why. I'm on it! Yeah, we are just currently trying to do our rank E mission, so we're almost at rank D. For those which are wondering where we currently are in the game. I'll be back to grab that coffee. What? But we already got it started. We should hurry to Racine Construction too. Come on, nowhere to run away. We certainly hope to see you again soon. Trust me, if Team Flare had a cafe near me, then I would absolutely buy it. I just don't understand the difference between your different roasts. It's like, how burnt do you want your coffee beans? But yeah, we are decently enough through the game so that if you are aware of a bunch of megas you don't want to see, be mindful. They might appear whilst we play. I've got 9. I could get this. Do you know what? I'm just going to do it. More XP sounds great. Can you buy a level 5 one? Top Hat Gengar here. Oh, you got to check it out. Oh, no, we're completely sold out on that one. Beautiful. Yo, Dark Gengar, I've got the Light Gengar right here. If I had enough Mega Power, I would show you, but this is a shiny Gengar. Look at my shiny Gengar. Do you know what, before we continue, I need to piss. I will be back in just a moment. I've been holding it in for a while. I've literally drunk a coffee, 2 teas, and I'm now onto a can of Pepsi, so bear with me for a moment. Won't be long. I am going to mute quickly just in case. I return! That was a much needed toilet break. Anyone realize Gengar is 67? What does that mean? What do you mean Pokemon number 67? Gengar out. God, you weren't here for long. Fair enough. Right, we're here to talk to Canary. Do I have any more XP I could just throw? No, because I need to give it to freaking Pidgeot, don't I? I need to give it to Pidgeot to make sure that I can do this fight, like, reasonably. It's mostly just because we're about to do a fighting gym. Well, not gym, but fighting battle. And Pidgeot is our main answer to that, outside of Charizard. But Charizard doesn't need help with that. How much money do I have? What other moves have you learned? Nothing. Cool. Hang on. The Aerial Ace. That's not really that effective. You're a special attacker. Actually, before we do this, I keep forgetting where the map is. I know it's really bloody expensive, but I'm going to buy it anyway. Is that the Stone Emporium? Yes. Sure, that's fine. I'm going to quickly go buy the Charizardite Y. I just need to sell some stuff at this Poké Center first. Then I'll buy Charizardite Y, because then we can swap between Charizards as we want. Because I can sell these. There we go. Only 20k for that. I mean, that's exactly the amount I needed, but that does mean we have no money now. Because the freaking thing costs off whopping 100k. Just roll between the dude and his Mareep. What is your age? Why would you want to know? There we go. Okay, with this... With this, we can now get Charizard into Fire Flying mode instead. You look young. I'm relatively young. Not ridiculously young. Early 30s, I'll give you that. Why do Roblox live streams with brain rot songs get so many views? I have questioned this so much myself as well. Like, I've honestly... Sometimes I'm just scrolling down and I'm just like, what am I looking at? I really don't know. There was a live stream the other day, I don't know if anybody else saw it, of just this dude and this woman standing there making noises. Very, like, it must have been like some kind of religious song or something, part of their culture. There was definitely a white man. But I was just like, I have no freaking idea what's going on right now. But they live streamed it, and I'm like, what is this? What is this? Hope you get some recognition. Maybe it'll come along. Thing is, when I play games like this, I don't get much because people try to avoid the spoilers. Or they just watch larger streamers. But if I go back to what I've been doing previously... Ooh, just screw chilling here. But yeah, if I go back to what I was doing previously, in terms of like playing Pokemon ROM hacks with weird twists, then the viewership will come back, I think. It would seem there is no sign of Gwyn here either. Hey, what's the big idea? Don't just go around telling randos where to find me. This massive meathead barged in out of nowhere yelling, "Where's Gwyn?" so loud I nearly had a heart attack on stream. He's lucky Pops ain't here, or there would have been an all-out brawl. Sorry, Canary, we promised we won't reveal your location to anyone else, but we need your help. We're looking for someone named Gwyn. This gentleman is our older brother. Why'd you mention his colour? Because it definitely wasn't English that he was speaking either, until he addressed stream, of which then he immediately spoke in English, and then we went back to some strange chant. What I'm basically saying is there was a white man, this coloured lady, and they were both singing some strange chant on stream, and then all the dude was doing, he was just standing in the back just being like, and that's all he was doing. He didn't change at all. Then he leaned forwards and was just like, Thanks for the donation on the stream. And then leant back and kept doing it. And I'm just like, what am I watching? Like, this is not something I actively look for. So, yeah, I don't know. Streams are just weird these days. Thanks, Detective Obvious, but like I said, G-Volt ain't here. Still, I love a quiz, so tell you what, try guessing. If you're close, maybe I'll tell you what I know. Please, you must simply tell me where she is. Back off, big guy, you're creeping me out. Ever heard of personal space? I hope you'll take my refusal to back down as proof of how worried I am about Gwen. Mute it, muscle bag. If you're so worried, then try paying more attention to what she gets up to. Oh, right. Dave, I almost forgot you were here. If you finally decided to join the Canadic crew, I guess I could give you a hint. But not until I get my revenge for our last battle. How else am I going to heal my wounded ego? In that case, why not have a rematch now? If Dave wins, you tell us where we should look for Gwen. Not sure how a fancy detective got caught up in this family fetch quest, but I'm in and I'll win. Just to warn you, I've upped my game since last time. You ready to lose? Sure. I've also upped my game, but the problem is... I've got my Pidgeot and Charizard changed. And she's electric. So you're going to be a problem. Gengar, you're... I mean, Gengar, you'll deal with any normal types coming your way, I guess. But you can't normal... Wow, he used a ground move. What an arsehole. Okay, Gengar, you're not right for this. I had a feeling you weren't. Nice ground moves, idiot. Sludge Wave. Oh, it's huge. And a big knockoff, followed by a Giga Drain. Give me your life. Oh, wow, you got it back. Toxic. Yeah, I was gonna say, please die to a proc. Please die to a poison proc. Ampharos. No, are you gonna Mega your Ampharos? No! Okay. Meganium, please. Do something about this guy. Leaf of Blade. And Giga Drain. Because at least Gen 2 starters have got mixed attacking, and then when they Mega, they finally go into the strategy they were built for. That Leaf Blade was so cruel. Jeez, Meganium are actually walking all over this fight. Electros, now here's where the Mega comes out. Enough playing around, Electros, let's crank up the voltage. Boom! Those arms are going to be heavy. How about I do it too? Yay, I've got petals around my neck. Giga Drain. Oh, I'm so sorry for your typing. Oh, never mind, hang on. Okay, wow, that was actually close. We resisted each other. You thrashed my whole team, even Electros again? Hello, Hajime. Oh yeah, and then she shoots out a load of slurs. Yeesh, what's with you? You're not supposed to get stronger than me. Whatever, you want to know about G-Volt? Yeah. She's been a Canadic since way back, so we're pretty close. Sometimes we hang out and play games together and stuff. In one game sesh, she mentioned how she's looking for some spots that could be all hers. A place that can be found that can't be found in the world. What? That doesn't make sense. All I know is what I heard. The G-Volt wanted to go where the X, Y, and Z axes don't meet up. Whatever that means. So she's gone to the void. Hello, Aubrey. And she was going on about needing to beat a Pokemon whose type her partner is weak to. Last I heard, she was heading to some fountain depicting a Pokemon like that, so she could at least imagine how she'd beat it in her head. A fountain! Now we're getting somewhere. Ivor, do you know which Pokemon your sister has as a partner? Of course, that would be Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. Its types are Ghost and Fire. The fountain seems like a pretty important clue, Dave. Which fountain depicts a Pokemon that Gwen Chandelure would struggle with? I mean, Clawitzer. Yes, Clawitzer is a water-type Pokemon, isn't it? And Chandeler's a fire-type, which makes it weak to water-type moves. Yep. Great, so we should look for a Clawitzer, yes? I'm on it. Nyam. Has anyone stopped to think that G-Volt might want some alone time? I probably need space if I had to deal with a brother like Ivor. A lot of space. No, and that dimwit is probably headed to a wild zone now to look for an actual Clawitzer. Don't worry, it's my duty to protect the peace in Lumios, and that's exactly what I plan to do. Come on, Dave, let's hurry over to the Clawitzer Fountain in Blue Sector 7. Ivor, wait, it's a Clawitzer Fountain! Which is also a Pokemon that I'm kind of hoping has a Mega, but we'll see. Okay, so we get healed after every major fight, which is kind of handy. So where is it? It's down this way, yes. That'll be why I never saw the Clawitzer Fountain. I've never been here. Emma, Dave, I only see a fountain here. There's no sign of Gwyn anywhere. So you don't have any idea where Gwyn might be in this area, then? But this must be the right place. There's a Clawitzer Fountain, just like Kanari told us. Well, Dave, do you think we'll find Gwyn somewhere around here? I'm sure of it. Me too. We don't have any other leads to go on. Through process of elimination, this should be the place. But if so, where could Gwyn be hiding? This place is just an empty square. What else did Kanari tell us? Let's see, there was something about a place where the X, Y, and Z axes didn't meet. Of course, the X axis is horizontal. Yeah, that's the obvious part. Which means we're likely starting from the right place. I'm guessing our X axis is correct. Next, we need to adjust our Y axis. Once we do that, we'll be on the right track. You mean we should go down into the sewers? But there's always water in the way. What would your approach be, Dave? Drink the water. Nah, you stop it. Sounds like a tall order. The skills I've honed and the fist of justice can surely help us solve this problem. Aha, I have it. I'll just smash the fountain. That would cause the water to shoot upwards, yes? Then the water pooling below will drain away. A perfect solution. Go, Phalanx! No, you don't destroy the fountain. That is part of city property. Honestly, I can see why people complain about the fist of justice taking things too far. But you might be onto something, Ivor. Maybe we can stop the water from blowing somehow. Then I shall use my martial arts after all! Dave, I have an idea. Find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam and bring it back here. If we freeze the fountain's nozzles to stop the flow, the water that's filling into the pool, or to empty into the sewer. Why does it have to be Ice Beam? Can I not use Ice Fang? I can target it. Are you sure it's going to freeze the... Yes, it will. I need to find a Pokemon that knows Ice Beam. That's so specific. The Vanillite in Wild Zone 12 know that move. Okay. Really wants me to get a Vanillite. In Wild Zone 12. It's not that far away. As I sadly, Gyarados cannot learn it, but it can learn Ice Fang, which you would think would be enough. If Ice Fang can freeze Pokemon, why can't it freeze a little bit of water? Oh, this place is frosty. Since when? I didn't even realize there was an ice location in this town. How do you even get in? Aha! Entrance detected. The fuck's going on here? Oh, Delibirds and Snovas have found me. Charizard, do something about this. Icy Wind? Check out this Fire Blast, though. Boom! Growth as much as you want, it won't do shit. Cool. Here is where I wonder if they've made changes to Mega or Bomber Snow. Also, do you need help? Do you need assistance? My Numel's been frozen solid into a block of ice. We were taking a walk in the wild zone when suddenly we got caught in the middle of a bunch of wild Pokemon fighting each other. Numel got hit with like 10 ice beams. Numel's a fire type, but it's not thawing out at all. Only if an ice heal did the trick. The only other option is to use a super hot fire type move. You gotta help me thaw Numel out by hitting it with a super hot fire move. That was really dumb. Like this Numel can't help itself. The fact that a Numel managed to get frozen is insane. Exactly. Boom. You killed my Numel! I'm pretty sure my Charizard's Fire Blast would have killed the Numel. All the ice is melted. Oh, thank you so much. Are you okay, Numel? Wait, were you snacking on berries the whole time you were frozen? Murph. Guess that's fitting. Numel is the numb Pokemon after all. Murph. Thank you so much for saving Numel Trainer. And also, hello, Evan. Because now that I think about it, actually, isn't Numel supposed to be fire ground? Does ground resist fire? Because if so, that thing would just straight up resist fire damage in any form anyway. Blow up. Be destroyed. What the fuck's a Go-Go doing in here? I mean, I'll have you. Fire spin. Nice bulldoze. I'll take a Go-Go. Absolutely. But yeah, Evan, I think I've been luckier than I deserve to be. There's an Alpha Bomber Snow. He's the GOAT, that's why he's there. True. I've been very, very lucky. I've managed to stumble upon a shiny Pidgey. So obviously I've got a shiny Pidgeot now. But I also stumbled upon a shiny Ghastly, so I now have a shiny Gengar. And with my old Pokemon knowledge, I have been deliberately trying to get a special attack and speed up. But of course, this is the game with Mega Evolution. So, hang on about a Bomber Snow, give me a second. Freaking shiny Mega Gengar is awesome. I also realise that Gengar can't do much here. Yeah, Gengar don't have much power here. Wrong kind of Pokemon, but yes, the shiny Gengar was a surprise. Which, now that I think about it, surely you know new moves by now. Icy Wind, Haze, Curse, Shadow Claw. Well, you are not a physical attacker, so Shadow Claw is kind of redundant. Icy Wind, I mean, there's no problem with you knowing it, I guess. I need this Gengar to start learning better moves. Thunder Punch, yeah, it knows all of the fucking punches. Icy Wind is good, but it's not the greatest move in the world by any means. But do you know Ice Beam? You do, you just know Ice Beam. You need Shadow Ball and Sludge Bomb, exactly. Those are the moves I need. But I have yet to find them. Your heart is mine. What is wrong with you? It's a move that could catch someone's heart. Electro Web. What the fuck? Okay then. Press out an electrified net that will catch opponents and deal damage to them. It's totally captivating. Just like my beloved Iono. I see. You're definitely not wearing an Iono shirt though. Ice types are good against many dragon types, and Wrecking Speed is overpowered in this game due to how it affects cooldowns. Yes, that is very true. I mean, my thing is, I want to be able to eventually trade this over to Pokemon Home when Gen 10 eventually drops. So, like, yes, this Gengar is very good in this game, but it's going to wreck shop if I get a chance to, transfer it over. That's what I'm considering. Because Legends Arceus Pokemon can be transferred over. I have returned after 3 hours. Welcome back, Cubely. Right, so... Oh yeah, but the reason I bring that up as well is because Icy Wind, like, competitively on a Gengar probably isn't that great. That's all I'm thinking. Dude knows Icicle Crash. It would just freeze the entire thing. Marvelously done, Dave. Look, all the water's draining through the sewers. That fell down very quickly. Whenever a Pokemon's transferred to a different game, its entire move pool gets reset. That's fine, you can still reteach it the moves. Quick then, let's search for sewers. I shall go on ahead. It's more so the fact that it is a shiny Gengar that's going to be holding a Mega Stone. That's more so what I want about, because I definitely don't have, like, X and Y or Oraz to hand. I mean, technically I do, but I'm not going to play through them again. Ivor certainly doesn't waste time once he knows where he's going, does he? We should head in too, Dave. I always feel like it would be handy to just have a completed save file of those games. This is very Zelda-like. The sewers. Not gonna lie, Vanillux is one of my favourite Pokemon. I don't have much attachment to it, but I do think it gets more of a... Vanillux gets more of a bad rap than it deserves, considering the fact that things like Execute exist. These sewers were built a very long time ago. There are wild Pokemon about, so be on your guard. Who knows how they got in here? Wild Pokemon, you say? But will Gwen be safe down here, then? That's why we're trying to find her. Understood! I'm on it! There he goes again. Come on, we should have a look for Gwen. Watch out for wild Pokemon. I don't need you to tell me that. I will beat them. And I'm so glad I have a Vanillite. Dude's level 35, he could just evolve now. The dude could just evolve now. Just been chilling in the wild. Level 35 fella. So close to being a Vanillux already. Now you're a Vanillish. Probably like 2 more levels you could evolve again anyway. But hey, give me back my Gyarados. These sewers are the best any Pokemon game's ever looked. Oh, and Noibat spotted me. Oh, hello. Check out this ice move I currently have. Oh, I know what I'm doing. Noibat's nice, though. Whenever I go to sewers and stuff, it always just reminds me of things like, oh, I'm playing, like, Diablo or something. Like, oh, I'm going through the sewers level now. I'm all mean that teaching at Icy Wind here won't have it no Icy Wind when you move it to the Gen 10 game. Yes, which ultimately doesn't really change my opinion on it either way. Dave, guess what? I can't. Or is it Mario Party related? This seems like a good place to find a shiny Noibat. Bonk. Be sure to catch a Klefki while in here. They're annoyingly hard to find. Okay. I do plan to complete the Pokédex, but I'll probably do it off-stream. We need to get back to our usual... Oh, Scraggy. Yeah, we need to get back to our usual viewing experience. I'm going to get this Scraggy. I'm going to Ironhead you. Actually, not massively certain what to hit you with. Just damage. Just damage. You don't return to this place after clearing it. Oh, but my friend Malamar. Boom! There is no reason for Waterfall to do this much damage. It's just funny. I've just been a big fan of the Gyarados because it wrecks everything that it comes across. Like, for this game, Gyarados is great. But yeah, okay, so if we can't come back here, I'm going to make sure that I catch at least one of everything. Surf has no right being as much of an AoE as it is. I could see that. I haven't come across Surf yet. I just like Waterfall because it's just this big move that moves Gyarados into melee range. And my Gyarados, all of its moves are melee. So I just do that, now I'm in melee range, I immediately load... unload all of my attacks. I could just tell it to get in there and it would do it as well. But you can also do this, and now you're on the other side of them. I'm sad for Walking Dead series. I have never seen it, and I don't really plan to. Surf is Waterfall, but like 6 times wider. That is funny. I need that. If I could get a move like Waterfall, but bigger, that sounds great. What's this? Ticket machine. Oh god, a gigantic padlock. There you are, Dave. It looks like this lock is preventing us from going farther in. Why is this girl down here? Let us power through with pure strength. Shall I smash through this barrier so we may proceed? No destroying public property. Dave, let's take a closer look and see if we can't figure this out. I need a key. Which area do you want to check? The keyhole. It's shaped like a typical keyhole, nothing out of the ordinary. The lock's body looks like a regular lock made of some sort of metal alloy. The hinges. You don't notice anything unusual about the hinges. And the gaps. There's only a tiny gap between the door and the floor. So there's no clever way to open this door then. I guess we'll have to find the key. Where do you think the key could be? Maybe a Pokemon's got it. You might be right. There's not much to go on, is there? As it stands, we can't even make an educated guess. I think we can now make an educated guess. Well, that Pokemon had some keys. That was Klefki, right? Let's go after it. Surface Waterfall, even though it's got a shit special attack, it's still good to be taught. I do think Waterfall is just the better water move for Gyarados. But I was talking earlier about how in this game you can get TM Flip Turn. And I just thought that sounds like such a move that Gyarados should learn. Like imagine if you had Intimidate Gyarados Flip Turn. That sounds so good. Seems possible that one of Klefki's keys could help us open the lock back there. Then I shall go ahead and catch it. The Pokeballs I threw reach speeds of over 100 miles an hour. This does unfortunately mean that there's a chance of Klefki being knocked out as it's caught, but that's just a risk we'll have to take. What the fuck? Stop right there! That's hardly different from punching the poor thing. We're not in ancient history, you know. This also raises some concerns about how you managed to catch your own Pokemon, Ivor. Anyway, I think we can safely leave this matter to Dave. Here, feel free to use Ultra Balls. Yo, thanks. Why are you leaving it to me? You could do it. You're the one that has the balls. Okay, well, on that note, I'm going to do something far worse than launch... I'm going to do something far worse than launching a ball at it at 100 miles an hour. I'm going to torch the thing. We don't want to just knock it out, we want to catch it. Clear! Okay, Charizard, blow it to pieces. You know what to do. Single Fire Blast. I threw a wrong ball at it. It didn't matter anyway. In online matches, most Mega Gyarados are running Waterfall, Crunch, Ice Fang, and either Serve or Bounce. Yes. Absolutely. At the moment, mine's running Waterfall, Crunch, Ice Fang, and Iron Head. The thing is, Iron Head's a good move for it to run as well. What would Bounce really be achieving? I guess it takes out the grass types it could have bad matchups against. But Iron Head takes out the rock types it's got a bad matchup against. If you don't have access to Mega at that time, I almost feel like Iron Head is better for this game because you won't be in Mega all the time. But in other games where you would be in Mega all the time, I do agree, I think Bounce would be better. Iron Head's definitely good. Bounce is because it gives you a dodge attack. Well, it also gives you It gives you stab out of Mega is the other thing, I guess. That's like the only good flying move that it learns, which is really dumb. I'd almost teach you Hurricane, because maybe in this game it actually lands. I feel like I witnessed the very essence of a masterful capture. It's a bit excessive, no? I mean, we all catch Pokemon like that, right? Anyway, let's see if Clefairy can get the lock open for us. That too, it also deals with fighting types. I could see that being used. Well, no, because here's the point. If they throw out a fighting type, you don't Mega. You just stay in your water type and resist it. But then if you do go into Mega, then yes, it does deal with them, but you lose your stab, which means in theory it won't die in one hit, but you will. So I almost feel like it's not useful against fighting types. If you're in Mega form, at least. I think if you're not in Mega form, then yes, that's a good shout. But in Mega form, I don't think it's wise. And there's a lot to think about, isn't there? There's a lot to think about. We're counting on you, Klefki, that we now own. It doesn't seem to have the key for this lock. I really thought that was going to be the trick to getting us through here. How about this then, Madam Detective? If we truly are stuck, perhaps we try out my plan. First off, thanks for calling me Madam Detective. Just Detective or Emma works too. Now, what was your plan, Ivor? If there's no gimmick or mechanism to open this lock, then it must be opened by a key. But there is no guaranteed chance that said key can even be found in these sewers. Since we cannot obtain the key we need, we must let my own fist become the key. Our path will be open thanks to my power. Justice Punch! See? With that, our way is clear. Let's press on. So that's what he calls a plan. Personally, I'd call it brute force. In any case, we should hurry after him. It just lets us watch her Naruto run every now and then. Also, Klefki, just realizing how redundant it was in that moment there. It's like, oh, you caught me, and you didn't even need me. You could have just left me alone. Yo, dude's actually got pretty decent typing. It's not awful. Not typing, it's timid nature. It can't do anything physically, but it's actually pretty good special. Ooh, there are Ghastlies down here. How ghastly. More Klefkis. I don't need the Ghastlies from down here. That's a Patrat. Why are Patrats fucking everywhere? There's another Noibat. Is there really no way to center the camera? Yes, there is. It's just on a button I wouldn't have expected. Ooh, a Chandelure. Did you ever see that? It was Chandelure, the luring Pokemon. It may be the very same Chandelure that Gwyn has as her partner. Why is she down here, though? This is really excessive. It looks like a dead end, no doors or anything, and no sign of that Chandelure either. It's a ghost-type Pokemon, so it's not surprising that it can vanish at will. If it is indeed Gwyn's partner, then maybe it vanished to wherever Gwyn is. A keen observation given the situation, I'd say that's highly likely. Alright, let's search every last inch of this room. She's here for a reason that you'll learn. I mean, yeah. Are you in this light switch? Nothing happened. Okay. A cluster of pipes and some valves. Nothing special about them. You took a good look at the pale-coloured crates, but they don't seem anything special. Why are they pale? They stand out so painfully. What have you found? I have learned something important in the course of this investigation. If I go around smashing things in the name of detective work, Emma gets very cross indeed. You don't know what these 4 machines are for, but they don't seem related to the case. Are you sure about that? One of them's green. We checked all over this room, but there are no sign of hidden contraptions. In that case, the only course of action is to act. Strength is power! Strength is justice! What? Ah. Justice Punch! That's odd. I've smashed countless walls in my life, but this is the first time I've ever punched a wall and had my fist go straight through it without breaking it. It felt like my hand went inside the wall itself. Could it be a fake wall? The wall wasn't real in the first place, so someone or something conjured up that illusion of a wall to fool us. I see. Clearly I must undergo even more diligent training if I wish to smash illusionary walls. But for now, let us proceed. I'm sure Gwyn is waiting for us on the other side. Let's keep pushing ahead, Dave. But you didn't know how to run through it. Well, that makes me wonder how many of these walls are real. Oh, it's just gone now. The chill I felt when passing through it makes me think this could be the work of a ghost type. I like the Umbreon style in Emma's design. I don't know if she runs an Umbreon, but her partner Pokemon's an Esper. So you're saying that a ghost type Pokemon's attempting to deceive us? I think so, though we can't prove it yet. I think we need to be able to smash walls of any kind. Then I can finally tear down the barriers that separate the people and Pokemon of Lumios. Yes, the wild zones will separate us no more, and everyone will be the happier for it. Chandeler's just there. Dave, look there. It's a Chandelure. I do believe a Chandelure must be Gwyn's partner. Wait, Chandelure! Please help us find Gwyn. My partner Pokemon is freely roaming around and doesn't seem particularly agitated. I suppose we can assume that even if someone is behind Gwyn's disappearance, the culprit isn't monitoring the area or anything. Every step we take brings us closer to the truth. Let us hurry. I can hear Patrats. So I'm just going to investigate other walls. You never know. Oh wait, you're the sister. Gwyn! We found our missing person. Where's the villain who trapped you down here? Let's think back over everything we've seen so far. Can you identify the culprit behind all of this? Can you tell me where the map is? Grandma's house. There is no culprit. That's right. In a way, there is no culprit because no crime has been committed. What are you saying, Madam Detective? Gwyn was trapped here. We saw it with our own eyes. The supposed victim here is Gwyn. However, she came here of her own volition. That's the truth behind this whole case. The truth? If you really wish to hear it, then defeat me in battle. I'm a Pokemon trainer too, after all. But why? That's just the language of Pokemon trainers. Here, I'll heal up your Pokemon and let you fight her. This is like Street Fighter with the Pokemon battling. Just, we talk with our fists. Now, you know what? I want to Mega Y this. Are we doing this? I'm going to win, so you'll leave me in peace. Strength is power, strength is justice. Strength is special attack. You're challenged by Gwyn of the Fist of Justice. Are you gonna ban it? God damn it. Oh, I've got dragon moves on you now that I think about it. Oops. Heal block, don't worry, I wasn't thinking about it. Fire blast, boom. And you know what? And a victory bell. Gorgeist, oh what beautiful change. Check out this sludge wave. Boom. And how about toxic? And a little bit of knockoff. Giga Drain won't do much. But another sludge wave will. Oh, never mind, you actually beat him. Oh, they both died at the same time. Chandelure. I think Gyarados needs to own this thing. Is the game genuinely giving us Mega Chandelure? What the hell does Mega Chandelure even look like? This isn't even... No one spoiled this one for me, so that's cool. Holy shit, it's an awesome, it's a beautiful Chandelure. Yo, check out Mega Gyarados though. And watch this waterfall. Oh, the prompt. I don't think that protect worked. Oh, the crunch does so much damage. The crunch blew it to pieces. Your Pokemon shine with justice. That was funny. My justice wasn't strong. No, my justice wasn't wrong, I simply lacked power. Well fought in any case, and well deduced, both of you. Do you know these two, Gwyn? Of course, Emma is the greatest detective in all of Lumios, and Dave is a member of Team MZ. He's also the reigning Canary Quiz Whiz. I see, and what did you mean when you said well deduced? Fun fact, Mega Gyarados was in the OG anime, but you only got to see its fin. Yeah, I could see that if you thought about it. Where to start? You break every smartphone you touch, Ivor. And once you start battling in the ZA Royale, you don't stop even when dawn comes. Your excessive training will keep going on and on as you climb the ranks of the Royale. Meanwhile, I'm the one who has to deal with all the complaints about your behavior. It's an enormous burden. So I asked Chandelure and one of the Klefki to help me hide down here. That way you'd be unable to participate in any promotion matches. But then you had to come and find me. I had no idea I was causing the Fist of Justice and my own sister so much trouble. Well, you were. So I'd love to see you give my brother a good thrashing, Dave. It's true then, Dave is my opponent for the next promotion match. See for yourself. There it is, plain as day. Well, it seems I must prepare for our bout. I hope you will excuse me. Honestly. I'm obligated to look into cases I take on, but perhaps I should let this one go cold. Still, I'm surprised you knew of a hiding place like this. It's almost undetectable with all the barriers and tricks the Pokemon helped put up. I found this place when I was very young. It was here that I met Chandelure, though it was only a Litwick back then. The ghost-type Pokemon let me come and go as I please, so I visit on occasion. I love the quiet down here, and the dark. Well, now that everyone knows about this place, I suppose you'll need to find a new hiding spot. We should head back for now. This may be your favourite spot, but it's not exactly fit for long-term residents, let's say. Of course. We need to beat Ivor. We need to kick his shit in. Maybe I should train up a bit. A little extra muscle could come in handy during my investigations. Extra muscle? Please not another Ivor. I was joking. My expansion suit can help me out in a pinch. Oh, and Gwyn, tell Ivor I'll be sending him a bill for my help, okay? Good luck with your promotion match, Dave. When you're ready to face Ivor, come to the Justice Dojo. Oh yes, I will destroy them. I think my levels are in a good enough spot. Ivor's Mega is almost as hilarious as Mega Starmie. I'm not even sure if Mega Starmie's real. I haven't seen it yet. But I'm very curious to see what it is. I have a hunch that it's Mega Phalanx, but I'm not sure. I just wanted to see, can I see the Chandelure here? I can. God, what a cool looking Pokemon. I love the idea. If I just went, what about Mega Chandelure but more? I have a shiny Alpha Mega Starmie. Okay, so it is real. There's a lot of Megas. Like, they added loads. I want Charizard. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. At last you've arrived. Gwyn has made her feelings on the matter clear, but even so, I must grow stronger. As I said before, if we are to live in harmony with Pokemon in this city, then Pokemon must be afforded the same freedoms that humans enjoy. And for both sides to enjoy these freedoms, what we will need is incredible strength. Strength cannot solve everything for us, but it will at least allow us to protect what we hold dear. I will prove the truth of my words by rising to the very top of the ZA Royale. Rank A will be mine. Now, Dave, shall we begin our match? That makes me wonder, is anybody rank A already? Gwyn, please lend me your phone. I promise I will do my utmost not to break it. Why don't I just press the buttons for you? Once again, we have to get within a freaking kissing distance. Challenge tickets verified. You're clear to start a promotion match. There are places in life you cannot reach without climbing over strong opponents to get there. I'll be climbing ahead then. Strength is power, strength is justice. Time to beat Ivor. Oh, Heracross. Oh. Okay, I'm just going to immediately pop this. And just blow you to pieces, I'm sorry. You need to be annihilated. Check out this air slash. Medicham. Yo, check out this air slash. Jesus Christ. This is what happens when you know how Pokemon works. Yo, it's the champ. Yo, check out this air slash. Oh, you didn't die to it. But you get a follow-up Fire Blast. Phalanx. Oh, you're going down in one hit as well, my little friend. Then again, you're Steel, aren't you? Justice will win the day. Ivor, I can't overstate this. You have died in a few seconds with every Pokemon you have. Okay, it's Little Mega Man. Fire Blast. I kinda love that. He's a little soldier. He's dead. He's a pure fighting type. Oh, so he loses his... Oh, no, he never gains Steel. Okay. Defeat! How incredibly unjust. Phalanx is not a Pokemon you would think to be pure fighting. I also am not over-leveled. I just know what I'm doing. Rank D. My justice didn't prevail. It is clear I must train even harder. Fine, but no more battling in the Z Areal after daybreak. That isn't how it works. If you continue to vex everyone around you, your goal will only grow harder to reach. Understood. It's true that I act before I think, and that I'm terrible at controlling my own strength. I don't even know how many smartphones are broken at this point. Perhaps if you assisted me as my coach, we could work on fixing things together? Out of the question. You're the elder of us and the master of this dojo. Stop making others take care of your messes. I'll have more to say on this once we're home. Let's go, Ivor. Please, one moment, Gwyn. I want to give Dave my thanks. As a token of gratitude for our fine battle, please accept a small gift from me. Bulk up. That's a good move. It was a good match, Dave. I would be honored if you would face me again. Next time, my power will surely open my path forward. Now, if you'll excuse me. Just go fight another person who's rank E. But yeah, that's a funny Mega, because all it is it's a formation change. Kururu, wow, it sounds like you had a lot of fun. Who'd have thought that X and Y axes would end up being clues on a missing person's case? X and Y, huh? I remember hearing something about that a long time ago. What sort of something? How did it go? Something about how the X and Y axes go in different directions, but there's still a point where they meet, and finding it is the important thing. I'm not sure I get it. You mean like how people in Pokemon are totally different, but we focus on the things that we share? It could be that, or something like all of us here. What are the odds we'd meet and become friends? Huh? Something the matter? Nah, nothing to worry about. I'm more wondering if something's the matter on your end, Naveen. You still won't try my cross-on curry. That would be happening. While I admit that it might taste good, the aesthetics are still too much for me. I do hate the fact that the curry goes up into like a mountain shape. Like, why? Who decided that? Maybe this means we're finding where our X and our Y axes meet. Kururu, it's a giant laser cannon. Isn't that what the freaking tower is? Scooby-Dooby-Doo. The next day, your alarm is going off. Once again, I slept with my glasses and my headphones. Tony designed it like that, yep. Doesn't mean it's a good design. Good morning. No sign of Tony or Leader just yet. At last, I've been granted the calm, quiet morning I've longed for. Now I can finally make some progress on my sewing commissions. In fact, I'm so pleased that I'll even include you in my happy mood. You received a pair of performance sneakers. Think nothing of it. I got them as a thanks for my sewing project and they're not in my size. Hey, Tawny! Do you know where Tawny is? Not here. She must have headed out earlier to be helpful around the city. That idiot. Apparently she borrowed some money to shoot a Hotel Z promo spot, so we're in debt now to this scary group called the Rust Syndicate. What? The Rust Syndicate? Yes, them, the one so scary even a rampaging alpha Pokemon won't dare mess with them. Great, she's in debt. That's funny. Hello, this is Dave Wright, the kid who lives and helps out at Hotel Z. No. Please, no need to play dumb. Let's not waste each other's time. Now, I'm calling as a representative of the Rust Syndicate, and I wanted to discuss a bit of money your friend Tawny borrowed from us. I could have just dropped in at that fine hotel you work at, but I figured you would want to avoid a scene, especially since Tawny has been working so hard to bring in new customers. So I asked if you kindly stop by our office. You'll find it in Blue District. We'll be waiting. Uh-oh, she's gotten in with the Mafia. What's that call about? It's about the money. What? So it wasn't just me they called? They even tracked down your number? How deep in trouble are we, exactly? Well, Tawny didn't borrow a ton to begin with, but the interest on the loan is out of control. They have a Rust Syndicate makes it impossible for you to pay back your interest. Then they can force you to work off your debt by doing their bidding. If that's true, we're dealing with some truly heinous people. Great. The actual Mafia. Kururu. Don't worry, Floette, we'll get Tawny out of this mess somehow. What if Floette evolved into a black and red Florges? I'm on the Rust Syndicate side with this one. Tawny fucked up. Yeah, you shouldn't listen to people that are... They've literally got a reputation for this shit. If it's true that they force others to work for them by imposing unreasonable interests, we must at least try to talk things out with them. It is only through speaking with each other that we can hope to find a satisfactory resolution. In any case, it seems our only option now is to go to the Rust Syndicate's office as requested. Yeah, you're right, Az, especially since they've called two of us now. I can't get a hold of Tawny. Hey, Dave? If they already knew where to find all of us, I don't feel great going to their office alone. You head over with me, right? Yes, I was going to go there alone regardless. Thanks, I feel better. If anything happens while we're gone, we're counting on you to handle it, Naveen. Well, alright. You two will be okay, won't you? The Rust Syndicate certainly seem disreputable, yet I've not heard the police taking any action against them. Make of that what you will. It's because I'm going to turn up with, like, an entire team of Megas and just blow them to pieces. I have the exact opposite color scheme to you. I prefer the white over black than the black over white. I mean, well, I made that sound awful. But you know what I mean. Like, I prefer the white majority with black highlights. The number of wild zones has increased. What's the what? Oh god, there's 15 of the fuckers now. There's just a Haunter in that one. I remember 13. So what, 14 and 15 have now been added. I see. There's a lot of Pokemon I need to go out there and catch. Because I've been trying to catch everything as I go, but then I just sort of gave up. Like, well, now it's just a complete lie. I just didn't. I just didn't do it. I did it for the first wild area and then none of the others. Okay, cool. Cool. I actually think I would have swapped all of my colours round if I could have had white hair, but the fact that the best you could do is platinum, like, it's not really good enough in my opinion. Good day, cutie patootie. Hello, Nicholas. Yo, Nicholas, you want to see something cool? I have a shiny Gengar. Maybe that's just an excuse to have a catching stream. I mean, funnily enough, I will talk about that in a moment. Oh, an Impish mint. I need to find all of these fucking nature mints. How? I have a shiny Gengar and I have a shiny Pidgeot, which obviously means I have megas of them both as well. You can unlock additional hair colors. Good, because I wanted it to be white, but I've gone with black and blue, which isn't my usual color scheme. It just sort of means what I did. How do I get a Gengar? Catch a Ghastly, evolve into Haunter, trade the Haunter with someone that you know will give it back to you. You can buy mints in a magenta sector 8 at the flower shop. Okay, I'll worry about that later then. At the moment, Gengar is serious, which is fine. It means that its nature is neutral, which I'm not really that bothered by. I don't have friends or Nintendo Online. That may be a problem. I do think they should allow you to do it in-game without trading with other people, but it's not straightforward like that. They just don't give you the ability to do it. Potion. I'm literally running around and grabbing shit at this point. But at the same time, we do have the community, so hopefully I would like to think I would like to think if it would be able to give each other trades as and when necessary. Gengar has this Mega Stone on its tongue. It does. It's kind of cute. It's a silly little icon. I swear Gengar has been locked in every single game I've played. That's such a shame though, because it is a great Pokemon. Especially the Mega, it's just so powerful. Persimberry, Pretty Feather. Yeah, no more mints. And again, I have it in this in Pokemon Go because there you can evolve it without a trade. This is also why we play ROM hacks and fan games, because they add a trade cable as an item. XP candy. See, this is why you just need to run around and just pick everything up. You know, you just run around and grab everything. Because there's berries, there's candy, there's mints, there's money. So much money. It's powerful, but dear gods, does it get knocked out easy due to battles being real-time instead of turn-based? Yes, exactly. Like, you can't even throw out a second Pokemon and use Follow Me. Like, it's going to get knocked out. Luckily, if you have Shadow Ball on it, it does still hit like a truck. I'm just unlucky to not have Shadow Ball on it yet. I have Dark Pulse now. That's worth putting on it. I'm put that over Confusion for now. Confusion's like the only good psychic move it learns outside of TMs. I'm gonna send him an email and beg for a level 1 Gengar. True. Glass cannons get wrecked in this game. Yep, they do. And I'm not surprised. I wonder. No, there's no way I'd make enough height with that. Fair enough. But now I need to do a battle zone to get the points to get ready for the next one. Even though we have to do this Rust Syndicate thing. What did you just do with Rotom? You get to a point in the game where you learn a double jump. It's called Rotom Glide, but it really isn't a glide. It's a double jump. I'm just gonna run there because I can pick up items as I go. It's not even that far away. Yeah, the other thing is, as you're running around, you can hear when shiny spawn. You'll literally hear, like, a shiny sound, which just sounds exactly like this. That. You hear it, boom. You just gotta listen out. Whenever you walk past a wild area, just listen out. I thought this was a Rust Syndicate. I like this little area. I feel like this is going to be a wild area soon. It just looks like one. Sometimes it is just better to fall off and then glide. Yeah, it's all about the momentum, isn't it? Figuring out what works. Is there something in here? Oh no, it's just a light. Okay, cool. So this is where the rest of the game takes place. Pokemon Court level 70 or below will listen to your commands. I can't be that far from the end then. Not massively so, at least. But guys, that is where I'm going to leave it, I'm afraid. And, is there a point where you either get a bike or an ability to ride a Pokemon? I don't know. I've not gotten to any point where that seems prevalent. There's also fast travel, so I don't think it's that relevant either. Like, you don't need it. That's where you can get Froakies later. Fair enough. I mean, I already have a Froakie, because there's a quest you can do to just get one. Because I have a Frogadier chilling with me at the moment. There's a side quest that just gives you a Froakie. But cool. Cool. But yes, that's where I'm going to call it for today, guys, because I am tired. I actually gave myself energy to get through today's stream. I just didn't have any. I've also only got like 3 hours until I need to go to bed and then go to fucking work. How cool's that? Running and Rotom is all you get. I thought so. But that's okay. Yo, thanks for the donation.
Have a wonderful day, everyone.
And everyone can hear those notifications now. Thank you so much, man. Thank you for supporting the stream. But let's have a look at the credits, shall we? Actually, no. Before we go to the credits, let me mention something. So, obviously, when I stream games that aren't Pokemon ROM hacks, the viewership takes an absolute nosedive to the point where I think yesterday's stream had like 300 views overall, which is the lowest it has been since I freaking started. That's one of the worst that it's ever done. Even some of the horror stuff I've done has managed to get a little bit better than that. And I'm obviously contemplating, but like, I'm just too small a streamer at this point. If I play a brand new game, nobody watches because everyone goes to watch other streamers, like the bigger streamers that they usually would watch for newer content. I'm not that big. I'm not big at all. I'm tiny compared to most people. ZH is being streamed by everyone. Exactly. So whenever people come into the stream, they don't stay. They move on immediately because they either want to watch their current streamer or they don't want to get spoilers, which is completely fine. I've got no problem with that whatsoever. What that does mean, though, is until I have several 100,000 people subscribed to the channel, there is not really any major point in me streaming these games out of my own desire to. But that's why I've done it. I've streamed a couple of horror games at the beginning of October because I wanted to. I've streamed Donkey Kong Bonanza because I wanted to, and I streamed Legend ZA because I wanted to. However, after 3 days of the stream just getting worse and worse each day because just no one is watching. I mean, I've played this game 5 days now. I believe I played it 5 days, and I am confident in basically saying that I believe it is time for us to get back to our usual Pokemon grind. And I've got no problem with that. I think it will be fine. Let's go back to what we're used to. Well, now that we're done with Hollow Knight Silksong as well, that was the only time where I could say that was ever any different, and that's because you guys wanted to actively watch it. And we got very, very lucky with Silksong, I think. Especially since I streamed it so much later than everybody else, and there wasn't really things to spoil in the same way as Pokemon, and the controversy wasn't there. So yeah, I just got really lucky with Silksong. This is a different thing in general. Maybe once a week play ZA? I might do that. I might consider it as... because I need to do more membership shit anyway. But I'll think about that. Because Monday and Tuesday were turning into Variety Day, but it only worked if it was a variety game people cared about. But hey, anyway, I'm not going to spoil what it is that I'm thinking of potentially playing. We will get there. But there are so many ROM hacks that I want to look at. There are so many games like that. That I need to look at, you know. So hey, look forward to that. Look forward to that. But now let's move on to the credits, shall we? Sorry, I was looking at Discord. I lost track of my own thoughts for a second there. I feel like still people also liked because they knew everything and could actively help you. Yes. And I started playing it like a week after everybody else, which I think really helped. I'm still on the team for Explorers of Sky Randomizer. That would be funny. I also need to do a Soul Link, but my friend just isn't responding to my messages in regards to that. So we will see what happens in terms of that. I'm also just not getting subscribers from these streams. Maybe do the same with ZA, wait a bit. I will probably play it off stream now. From this point on, I will probably play it off stream and then play it in the future when it is relevant. You know, and when I say relevant, I mean when it's relevant for me to do so. Like, I could go out of my way to potentially farm shinies and stuff, but at this current moment in time, there are so many channels doing it. What's the point people coming here to watch it? But it's okay, we'll figure it out, But let's move on to the credits. Let's move on to the credits, because the credits today are a lot bigger than they usually are. They're much bigger than they usually are. Let me just quickly hit the save button on the game as well. I'm pretty sure I'd already done it. Yo, Nicholas, you will be in the credits. Trust me, you're in the credits. Roll the credits live. Look at this. Look at this, I changed it as well. Guys, thank you for watching stream. Thank you for supporting. Thank you for subscribing, Pharaoh. And thank you to all of these people that received a gifted membership. Cyan Puppy, Carl, Jonathan, Ozzy, Jake, Gamerman, Kupo, Travi Bear, YouTube itself, NNI, Limitless, Lugia, Emperor Key, Professor Chaos, Reese, Sunderstriker, Kavoth, and Rakoff, as well as a super chat from Nicholas. That is a lot of people. Even though you didn't get a gifted. No, you didn't. You put a super chat in. But now I need to go over my fucking list and change it again. I need to add all of these people. But even though we didn't have much viewership, the people which did come in are the usual people that support the channel, so thank you so much. I remember too, you should be written in there on the left, mate. Oh, no, you're looking at vertical chat at the moment. If you look on horizontal chat at the end of my streams, I will always list all of the people that have memberships previously. Your name wasn't on that one in particular because those were the members that I gained today. Yeah. All right, anyway, have yourselves a damn good one. Look after yourself, be kind to yourself, be kind to others, and above all else, have yourselves a damn good one, and I will see you next time. I'll be on Discord if you need me, as always. Starting tomorrow, maybe we'll be playing something else. Have a good one. Bye-bye.